How sweet to be an idiot.
Hey! Welcome to another week of the Brilliant Idiots. I go by the name of Charlamagne the God.
I'm Andrew Schulz.
And this episode is brought to you by Bevel, the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin, or as I like to say, the African American community, okay? Mm-hmm. You can check out getbevel.com today. Use code IDIOTS to get 20% off your first month at getbevel.com. That's GETBEVEL.com. Did you have any bevel experiences this week, Show?
I did, man. I used that razor. I used that shaving cream again. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my experience.
That is the experience. That is the bevel experience.
Yeah, shave.
So
good.
Getbevel.com. Now, let's start the show.
I don't grow that much hair. I don't need to shave that much. I shave like maybe twice a week.
That's all you need. If you got a good razor, you only need to shave like twice a week. Anything else is overkill.
There's certain people who got to shave every single day.
Like who? Well, I guess we wouldn't know. Who?
Enrique Iglesias.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Enrique Iglesias is?
Oh, yeah. He was like Pitbull before Pitbull.
No, he wasn't at all.
Before Pitbull?
Not at all.
He did a song with Pitbull, though.
I mean, hasn't everybody?
Who
hasn't done a song with Pitbull?
I used to know all the Iglesiases until I met Melanie, and then I realized like she's the only Iglesias I should know. Really? Yes.
I don't even know who that is. Wait, who is that? That's Pitbull's assistant?
Shut up, you bastard. So what's happening this week, man?
Oh, man, you know what's happening. Stephen A.
Smith. First of all, shout out to everybody that's been subscribing to the Brilliant Idiots on iTunes.
Keep subscribing.
Hitting us up on SoundCloud. They really enjoyed last week's episode. Carly Aquilino
she killed it.
Titled Intelligently Inappropriate. What's the other word that's like intelligent?
Smart.
No, intelligent. Intellectually inappropriate.
Inappropriate,
yeah. And I guess that's what Stephen A. Smith was last week. He was intellectually inappropriate.
This shit has me so fucking upset.
Well, let's talk about it. If you don't know, last week on ESPN, they were talking about the Ray Rice situation. And Stephen A. Smith said... well,
let's break down the Ray Rice situation to everybody who don't know.
Well, it looked like he knocked his girlfriend out and dragged her out of an elevator. He got suspended for 2 games by the NFL.
But the whole situation, because that's all people focus on.
Well, from what I heard... Yeah. And from what Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, saw, was that him and his wife got into it in the elevator. They both were drunk. His wife was angry at him about something, pulled a Solange on him.
Was hitting him.
Yeah, and Ray Rice pushed her, and she hit her head on something in the elevator. That's why she was knocked out cold.
He didn't punch her?
No.
Oh, my God.
Not at all. So when people hear Stephen A. Smith talk about the situation, he's talking about it in the full context of the information that he knows. And if you listen to ESPN, everybody else at ESPN knows. So when he said elements of provocation or provocation or whatever, the shit that sounds like a rock band, because that's what it sounded like, a rock band.
It's a new Jay-Z label.
That's why everybody got mad.
Provocation.
Yeah. And now he's suspended for a week from ESPN. And I must say, even though I totally understand what Stephen A. Smith was trying to say, the suspension was justified.
No, not at all.
Yes, it was.
You know why was it justified?
Because,
you tell me
I'll tell
why
you
it was
why.
justified.
Because he's not being suspended for what he meant to say, and for those of us with comprehension skills know what he was trying to say, which is if a woman hits you, you never know how a man may react, so everybody needs to keep their hands to themselves. If a woman hits a man may hit you back. Same thing Whoopi Goldberg said on The View. He didn't say that. He said women need to watch the elements of provocation. Provoking could be anything. Ike Turner used to get provoked because fucking Tina couldn't hit a high note because the fucking food wasn't hot. That could be provoking to a man.
And you know what? She should have cooked that food a little more.
All right, now you're about to get fucking blackballed or whiteballed or whatever the fuck they do.
Happens to white people. Look, this is what I want to talk about with provocation.
Okay.
This is the fundamental mistake that everybody's making. We're assuming that just because you're provoked, that justifies the reaction. Stephen A. Smith is not saying that. If you punch me, Charlamagne, right? Yeah. And I punch you back. You provoked me because you punched me, and I punch you back. We're both wrong. Assault is illegal.
Yes.
At no point, if you assault me, that's illegal.
Okay.
If I assault you back, that's illegal. Just because you assaulted me first doesn't make my shit less illegal. So my point here is, yes, ladies, if you're going to punch a man, slap a man, you're provoking a reaction from him.
Every action gets back an equal or opposite reaction.
Exactly. So I'm going to tell you the problem. Let me just say that's the point. So you are provoking an action, and that could have a reaction. There are guys out there that might do that. So I think Stephen A. Smith was trying to save women, to help women, and say, listen, I know that they've been telling you your whole life that a man's not supposed to hit a woman. I know they've been telling you your whole life a man would never hit a woman. And you've been believing this shit your whole life.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? That ain't the fucking reality.
Well, you know what you did that Stephen A. Smith didn't do?
Give a fucking...
You gave an example. You can't just say provoke. Provoke is too broad of a spectrum. Provoke can be a girl cursing at you. Provoke can be a girl throwing something at you. Provoke can be a girl motherfucking not putting the toilet seat down. Whatever. Yeah. That's not an equal reaction to beat the shit out of a girl.
But that girl Beadle, the girl who tweeted about it from ESPN, I forget her first name.
Michelle Beadle, I think it was.
Michelle Beadle was tweeting about it, and this is what she did. She's like, so I guess if I wear something sexy, I'm provoking a rape.
Yeah. No,
dressing sexy isn't illegal. Punching a man is illegal.
But yet again, you're giving examples.
Well, fuck it. This
you
is my
can't
point.
just say provoke. Provoke leaves much. It gives people too much room to think about.
Why do we got to play to the lowest common denominator?
Because you have to.
That's some bullshit.
Listen, you know what Whoopi Goldberg did and why she didn't get any backlash?
Why?
Because she specifically said, ladies, you cannot hit a man because you do not know how a man will react, period. She said the same thing you just said. I know that guys are supposed to be chivalrous, but what about the ones who aren't? This is what I've said. This is my example. They explain it to the community, our community. Ladies, don't do what Solange did to Jay-Z in the elevator because every man's not going to react like Jay-Z. Some men are going to react like Ray Rice. Whatever you think Ray Rice did in that elevator to knock his woman unconscious, that could happen to you. Everybody keep your fucking hands to yourselves. Period.
I agree. Look, I completely agree. Keep your hands to yourselves.
Yeah.
But this provocation thing we have to discuss.
I mean, yes.
Nobody is telling young girls not to hit men. And you know what? They're going to get hit.
And Stephen A. Smith didn't either. That's why he got suspended. He's not getting suspended.
He didn't get specific. All right, so he's suspended.
He got suspended for what he said, which was justified. Because you're saying provoke, so you mean to tell me if I tell you, hey, you got a little dick, I can, that gives a guy justification to punch you in the eye?
I get it. Okay, so you have to be very specific.
You have to be, especially in this day and age.
Fine. But I still think it's important that we acknowledge that anytime you bring up the idea of a woman getting hit, people go, no, that's not right. You're just not allowed to hit women. Okay, we know you're not allowed to hit women. You're not allowed to shoot people, okay?
Yeah.
But if you shoot someone and that person has a gun, they might fucking shoot you, dummy.
It's always
no shit.
It's always different examples. That's why when you go to court, I need the facts of the case first. Because I'm gonna tell you something else that they're doing that is wrong.
What would you tell your daughter? You got a daughter.
Yes.
What are you gonna tell your daughter?
Keep your hands to yourself. Period.
Why is that so hard? Like, why can't we say that? Why can't we say that with somebody coming out there and saying, what'd she say? We're blaming the victim for the abuse. Ray Rice was also a victim. Ray Rice also got slapped and beat up.
But this is the thing that women do. Women say
not beat up in terms of he didn't get beat up in terms of he was hurt, but he got attacked. He was attacked.
This is what women say, and this is the other argument that makes no sense to me.
Stop attacking people.
Women say, and I'm glad Whoopi addressed this.
I'm getting looks from the producer right now like I'm saying some crazy shit.
He doesn't agree. But women, this is what women do. Women be like, the reason men aren't supposed to hit women back is because if I hit you, it's really not going to hurt. But if you hit me, you could break my jaw, shatter my face, whatever. That's all the more reason to keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, hello?
That's what Whoopi said. Whoopi said, if you're 4'3", and you hitting some guy that's 6'5", and he hits you and knocks you cold, don't be surprised. Everybody keep your hands to yourself.
Don't hit anybody.
Nobody hit anybody.
What I want to stress was one wrong doesn't take away from another wrong.
Absolutely
I'm not saying that Ray Rice isn't absolutely wrong for doing anything to his fiance, his now wife. But his fiance, now wife, is also wrong for her aggression.
Absolutely.
So let's just, like you said, keep your fucking hands to yourself, man. And you know what the problem is? You know why people don't keep their hands to themselves? Especially why women don't?
Okay.
Is because aggression towards a man is comical. Aggression towards a man is, if you watch every movie, if I'm a guy and I go up to my girlfriend and say, listen, I cheated on you with Tammy, what is the first thing you see her do?
She laughs.
Slap me in my fucking face.
Hold on, what'd you say?
If it's a movie, right, and I go up to my girlfriend and I look, I cheat on you with Tammy.
Oh yeah, she hits you with something. Yeah.
What if a girl came up to a guy in a movie and said, listen, I cheated on you with John, and he slapped the shit out? Is that funny?
Oh, you've never seen any Tyler Perry movies? You've never seen? Oh, time out. What the name was that movie?
It's surprising to you I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie.
What was the movie with Sanaa Lathan and fucking holy shit? And the funny thing is the guy's name was Chris in the movie. What was the movie? With Sanaa Lathan and the fucking white guy was fucking her on every Wednesday, whatever. I don't know. Man, I'm in a room full of white people. Nobody knows what Tyler Perry movie I'm talking about. But she told her dude she fucked this other guy. That dude slapped her behind a fucking couch or behind a counter or something. Laid her ass the fuck out. It's an emotional reaction.
And he is a violent abuser for that shit.
You know, that's funny you say that because Keisha Cole was on the radio this morning. We had her on the Breakfast Club, and she talked about how she used to slap the shit out of Boobie. And Boobie used to take the L because he knew he was wrong because he was cheating on him. Guys can't do that. It's a double standard. A girl can't come to me and say, I cheated on you, I sucked another dude's dick, and I slapped the shit out of her. That ain't flying.
You can't do it.
Girls, just like you said, it's comical. Oh, he deserved it. He shouldn't have been cheating.
It's a completely reasonable reaction to anger. If a girl's angry, she's allowed to slap you. Now, I'm okay with the double standard. We already spoke about this.
Absolutely, because if we can be pimps and Max when we fuck a lot of girls and you can be hoes, hey, I'll take it. I get it.
We had this discussion.
Yeah.
We can't hit you, but we can fuck with whoever we want.
Absolutely.
You can hit us. You can't fuck whoever you want.
Fair trade.
Yeah, fair trade. I'm cool with it.
Fair trade.
But there are some guys that don't go along with that logic, that thinking.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to go along with that thinking, you need to realize that there's a potential that this maniac could fucking do some shit.
Well, you know, this is the other thing that we don't take into consideration, and this is why I think a lot of domestic violence advocates are so upset, because it kind of downplays the guys who are really fucking their girls up for no reason. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about a lot of isolated incidents. We're talking about what Ray Rice did to his wife. We're talking about the situations when a woman does hit a man and the man reacts. Yeah. But what about the Ike Turners of the world? Who just beating the shit out, well, he's dead, whatever, but they beating the shit out of their women just because. That's why domestic violence advocates, I think, are really mad, because it's kind of like downplaying it. But what we're doing is we're taking isolated incidents and trying to paint a broad picture of domestic violence, which isn't right.
Okay, I think we're just trying to paint a broader picture of how you treat another person.
True.
Like, because I'm really trying to take away the male-female aspect of it. You know, it's just very simple. Action, reaction.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Two wrongs, they're both wrong.
Yeah.
You could go to jail for hitting someone first. You could go to jail for hitting someone second.
Absolutely.
It's just, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Granted, you know, we obviously have certain things where we want to maybe protect women a little bit more than these other guys. But you have a daughter. If I have a daughter, I'm telling her, I don't care how angry you get. Do not slap him, because if you slap him and he hits you, I'm going to kill him.
And when I
go to jail for my life.
And when I have a son, I'm telling my son, if a woman hits you,
walk away.
Do what your homeboy did. Run away. Fuck walking. You know you only got two reactions.
Fists open. You know that run, the sprint where your hands are like.
It's two reactions when you get into an altercation: fight or flight.
Yes.
I encourage all guys. A woman slap you in the fucking face.
Fly,
because you're not going to win.
Fly.
Perfect example. I go get suits made, and my guy Alexander Nash. So I'm up there with having the same.
See that little plug, right? You see that was beautiful right there.
I mean, it was cool.
That's the life that I live. I get, I get suits made.
I'm getting suits made.
You buy your shit at Zara.
No, I don't. I haven't in a while. But I'm up there and I'm talking to those guys, and one of the guys told me a story about their homeboy whose wife or girlfriend hit him with a bat. So he pushed her away, like, yo, get the fuck away from me. But he was smart enough to call 911 and say, look, man, my wife's coming at me with a bat, whatever. Police come. Police go, what happened? Yo, she came at me with a bat. You know what I'm saying? I pushed her away. So you pushed her. Right? This is what the cops say. So you pushed her. Now she came at me with a bat and I pushed her away. All right, you're under arrest. What the no? She came at me with a bat and I pushed her away.
Obviously, you're right. I should have just put my head in the way to bat.
Yeah.
In the future, when she swings, I'm gonna just place my head there like a fucking softball.
Come on,
and let
man.
her tee off of my fucking head. Get the fuck out
We
of here.
can't win.
But that's what to your point, or to my boy's point earlier. Just run. If your girl got a bat, you fucking run.
You get the fuck out of there.
You run. You call the police. You get her put in jail. Don't pick her up. Get her put in jail on a Friday.
Yeah.
Let her sit in the tombs until Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
just let her sit there and eat prison food.
If that happens to more women will stop putting their hands on girls. But you know, guys, girls will stop putting their hands on
girls.
dudes.
Don't put your hands on each other.
Don't put your hands on each other. Nobody should be hitting nobody. That's the moral of the goddamn story. Everybody keep your fucking hands to yourselves.
And that's the problem, is that whenever we say don't put your hands on somebody, immediately you're like, wait a minute. You can't put your hands on anybody for anything. What if
No. It's some cases where, you know, if a guy puts his hands on you as a guy, you fuck him up. That's self-defense.
As a dude.
Malcolm X said, you know, be respectful, be courteous, have manners, but if somebody puts their hands on you, send them to the fucking cemetery. I mean, I don't think you got to kill them, but you should beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but then there's the argument. It's like, you know, I guess, well, at least you admit you believe in the double standard. I believe in double standard, too.
I know it's a double.
I'm all about double standard.
I have no choice but to believe in the double standard, because double standards exist. Double standards are not Sasquatch. We know they're here.
Oh, now you don't believe in Sasquatch?
No, I believe in Sasquatch, but I'm saying we know without a shadow of a doubt that double standards exist. And listen, think about how many guys you know that are getting abused by women.
None.
No, there is one. We bought one in here today. His name's Pete Davidson.
Oh, that's
This
right.
is-
I was raising my hand.
Carly Aquilino's boyfriend, he's a brilliant idiot.
Oh, that's my introduction.
Yeah. That's your biggest credit.
You have
It really is.
Trust me, that is.
What do you do, Pete?
I tell dick jokes. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian.
Pete is a young comedian on the rise. How old are you, 20?
Yeah.
It's so funny, man, because we got to sneak Pete in the clubs like he's fucking Justin Bieber. You know, Justin Bieber's not allowed in no clubs because everybody got to be 21 and up.
Yeah.
So he just got to like, he has to
It's
like.
much easier for me than him to sneak into clubs.
Why? Because you're white and he's black?
No, because he's Justin Bieber and he's very recognizable.
Very true.
Everybody who looks at me is like, what's that white black kid doing with Charlamagne? And why does he have a chain on? We can't tell if he should be wearing that or not.
Why is
because
he
we
wearing
don't know his
Charlamagne's
fucking race.
No, he's got his own Cuban link.
I do.
know, that's what
Yes,
they're
I
thinking.
did.
I told you go bigger, man. You only got a half a key. Go bigger, dog.
I don't even know what that means, but I have one. You know?
Now, the reason we bought Pete here is because if you listen to the episode last week with Carly, Carly talked about his dick.
Yeah.
Schulz was like, we got to bring Pete in because he has to show his dick. He has to show.
If you listen to the way that Charlamagne was describing your dick yesterday, he didn't even describe something Carly said about your dick. He had his own personal experience.
That is not true.
I know. A lot of
It's not true? We got the video of you
What I
saying.
said was,
What'd you
in the
say?
streets.
what I said
You
was,
saw him adjusting
he was
it.
complaining about his own dick size one day.
And then what'd you say where you saw the skin come through the.
It was like almost to his knee. That's what,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had to do a sketch on how to wear short shorts, and I was very embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then we did the ball shit.
And we did the ball stuff.
The ball song.
Yeah. Charlamagne specifically requested to be in that because he knew that you were going to be in short shorts.
That is absolute bullshit.
That's bullshit?
Yes,
That's a lie?
that's a lie.
All right, maybe
Now-
it is.
Now you as an
So
abused
what?
man, how do you feel about women hitting on you?
Women hit, like, beating me?
Carly beat you. She admitted she raped you last week.
That was great. I think more women should rape men. I think that's
Good statement.
I think that's needed in this country, and I think it will stop violence all across the country.
Listen, you know what's so fucked up about the double standard?
What's that?
I can't even say a woman raped me.
Yeah, you
Nobody will
can't
believe
rape
me. They laugh.
We have a biological trigger to help that
yeah,
not happen.
because they'll be like, "Oh, if your dick got hard, it wasn't a rape."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if a guy says that about a girl, oh, she got wet. She was wet, so I couldn't have been raped.
We can't win.
You can't win.
We can't, but you just got to accept it. We can't win, but we already won because we're dudes. So
And I got molested at the age of 8 by my cousin's ex-wife. And it's like when I tell the story now, if I'm not all sad about it, talking about, oh, I got molested like Tyler Perry was on Oprah, then nobody gives a shit.
Wait, Tyler Perry was molested?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, makes
You know
a lot
what?
of
That
sense
is true.
now.
You own it too
Makes
much.
a lot of sense with all those movies.
Yeah.
You own your rape. You gotta stop owning your rape, Charlotte.
I got to stop owning it.
How did that joke?
Because you do
that
this
was a
shit.
great joke.
You
bro.
go. You know
Didn't hear
what?
it.
You know what? I got some pussy when I was 8. How am I gonna feel bad for you if you're bragging
Can't even get
about
hard
getting
at
some
8.
pussy?
Did
know
you
what I
get
mean?
hard at 8?
Well, that's how good the pussy was. She got
Yeah,
you
man.
hard before you
She
had
used to-
sperm.
She used to let me suck her breasts. She used to let me put my hands in her.
Did you call
pussy.
them breasts too when you were 8?
She used to hug me.
I heard you. She used to take rubber bands and tie a number 2 pencil around your dick to keep
She
it
used
up.
to lick my little dick. The only reason I made her stop is because she got a Jerry curl and I didn't like the smell of that shit, yo. That's
Really?
the only reason.
That's the only reason.
The only
Not that you
reason.
both had the same last
And
name.
then you know how she started? No, we didn't. She was my cousin's ex-wife. We didn't have sex.
Ooh,
She was on my
McKelvey.
mom.
Yeah,
No. She
McKelvey.
was on my mom's side. She was on my mom's side. So the funny shit is, when I stopped letting her do that to me, she used to try to psychologically fuck me up.
Like,
She'd tell me I had a big nose. She'd be like, "You little big fucking nose. You can use big ass nose. Nobody else in your family got a big nose. Why your nose so big? Stop
nobody
digging in
else
your
in your
nose."
family's gonna fuck you. Ain't none of these other family members gonna give you some pussy.
She used to be like, "Stop digging in your fucking nose. That's why it's so big."
That's why you smell my Jerry Kill so much because your nose so big.
Listen, she used to get Neosporin and put it on my nose for no reason. His nose is swollen. like, yo, what the fuck?
I wish I had a name like
Benadryl?
this.
Just put Benadryl in your fucking nose. Now come over and eat this pussy with that big nose.
But think about it.
Your dick won't get hard, but put that nose in his pussy.
But think about it. Nobody has no sympathy for me. But if it's a girl
'Cause
telling
you
this
own
story,
it. If there was a girl like, yeah, I took some dicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's right. I did take some dicks.
you'd be like, "No, you're supposed to feel sorry about that."
No,
You're
but
supposed to
what
feel
if a
bad.
girl owned? I don't think a girl can own a rape. But what if she was like, yeah, I made him nut quick. That rapist.
Okay, I'm not fucking with you.
I'm just saying.
I'm very uncomfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable.
I'm just saying. What
Fucking
if?
Andrew
just
A. Smith
imagining
over
the
here.
tweets.
This guy is crazy.
But what I'm saying is, you owned the rape, right?
Yes,
You were
the
raped.
molestation.
Stop.
Molestation is rape. Same shit.
Nah. Is it?
Yeah, of course.
Would you
Molestation and rape?
Yeah, I think that's two different
It's
things.
the same thing. It's just rape's a little more like, ugh. It's like saying mentally challenged and retarded.
Yeah, rape.
You're like, all right,
is-
guys.
Oh, got you.
I mean,
Relax.
If it makes you more comfortable, we'll call it molestation.
But you can't molest an adult.
Yeah, you can.
You never heard of adult molestation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't molest an adult.
You can molest an adult.
You can't.
No, you know what you can't? You can molest a real old person. You can molest like an 80-year-old woman.
This is really weird now. You
No, I'm
guys-
just saying it's like it's a
Schulz
fact.
is like, you know what you could do, you
Yeah,
guys?
listen, because Sundays, that's
You
what
molest an 80-year-old.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel sorry for y'all as comedians because none of this shit is funny. This shit is all offensive.
Why are you laughing right
in
now?
the 80s,
Why can you? Hold
In
on.
the
Why can you
80s
not even keep a
in
fucking
the
straight
80s,
face?
In the 80s, this would have been hilarious. Maybe.
If she molested you, you know you gotta wait.
Not really, because all 80s comedians are just like, what's the deal with rape?
I don't know if Seinfeld was doing rape jokes.
No, that's what every 80s comedian is
This
doing.
always bugs me out about comedians, though.
Oh no, hold on. You know that he doesn't find Chris Rock funny?
He's 20.
It blew my fucking
He doesn't
mind.
think Nas is good, probably.
Who's Nas?
Fuck up.
I don't think Chris Rock's not funny. He's just not my favorite.
You said I don't think he's funny.
His newest stuff, I'm not. It's it.
Who's your favorite, Kevin Hart?
No, I like Bill Burr and Chappelle. I think they're great.
Chappelle's amazing.
Chappelle's the best.
Bill
Yeah,
Burr's-
I respect
Bill Burr's
Chris Rock. I
great.
think
Bill
he's
Burr's really
great.
good.
It's just, he's not my favorite.
How did you want to be a comedian at 20 years
I
old?
didn't have any fucking friends, so I was like, all right. And then I went to comedy clubs and hung out, and then one time I just tried it.
But you weren't even old enough to get any
I know my mom was with me most of the time. For the first year of doing comedy, I had to have my mom hold my hand and walk in
Really?
the spot. Yeah, just to get on stage.
Did you know him back then, Schulz?
No.
No,
I only met Pete maybe
like
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
When you were 17?
Yeah.
I heard about him.
Okay.
People are telling me there's this young kid on stage.
Were you impressed? Did he live up to the
I
hype?
thought it was really funny. Yeah, I think Pete's really funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you?
So
I
nice.
mean, it's funny because they always say when you're 20, you don't have any.
I have nothing to talk
Inspiration,
about.
yeah, you
I
don't have
know
no
what the fuck I'm talking
experiences.
about. Every time I get on stage and people laugh, I'm like, what? I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't think any comic really knows. You're all just trying shit out, you know? You don't know it's funny until it does well a bunch of times. Nobody knows if anything's funny.
I hate sets, man.
What do you mean?
I hate sets. I hate when a comedian goes up and does an hour-long set, and then I see him 4 months from now and he's telling the same shit. Because it's almost like you're
4
not.
months. It's every
This
2
is the
years.
problem with
But I'm gonna tell you why. It's like
that exact expectation.
because you're not paying attention to the world. It's too much shit going on into the world for you to still be talking about shit that happened 4 months ago.
Put it like this: you get
That's how I
in shape.
feel.
How long does it take you to get in shape?
I mean, I don't know. It's a constant thing.
It's a
But that's a great example.
Let me just
It's a
say-
constant thing, and guess what? I can't keep doing the same shit over and over, or my body won't respond to it anymore.
You're absolutely right. But my point is, that's like me looking at this fat dude weighs 300 pounds, and then I see him 3 months later. I'm like, why aren't you 150 pounds? What you been doing?
Nothing.
Rappers come out with an album every year or two. Right?
2 years.
2 years.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so all right, look, okay, fuck 4 months then. What about these guys that have been doing the same set for 15 years?
They're in the same place they were 15 years
That is
ago.
very goddamn true.
The people that create a lot
Yeah.
keep it moving. Don't get
Okay.
me wrong. You get what you put into this shit. But it takes time to create, dude. It's like comedy, you can only practice, think about it, 15 minutes at a time.
Okay.
Right? That's how much. Imagine you're learning how to play guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're only allowed to practice at most twice a day for 15-minute chunks. How long do you think it would take you to learn guitar?
That's true.
Fucking forever. Radio, you get to do what, 5 hours every morning?
4 hours every morning. yeah.
4 hours every morning, 5 days a week. We don't get to do stand-up 4 hours a day. If we got to do it that long, maybe we would develop the same kind of on-the-fly comfort you have with creating material in the morning.
Yeah.
You go, oh shit, I just got some shit. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Da-da-da-da. I got raped when I was 8.
But isn't it not trusting you're funny if you can't go out there every night and talk about some shit that happened?
The expectations
that
are
day.
way
Here's the
higher
thing, man. You gotta
for
bomb
comedy than radio.
I think all the great comics bomb because you got to try out new shit. You don't know if it's funny or not. Some shit doesn't hit, but that doesn't mean you suck. You know what I mean? It's like
No, some of y'all, it does mean you suck.
no, it really doesn't. If you try, you have to bomb in order to be good. You can't just fucking kill every single time. That's not even realistic.
Do you think funny is something you can learn?
You ever have
to
a
be?
bad day on the radio where you're just like, I fucking hated that show?
I think for me personally, I think when I have bad shows is when I'm mentally and emotionally not into it. Sometimes you're just drained. You're like, fuck, I really don't want to be
That's
here
one of
today.
the hardest parts of comedy. Getting into jokes that you fucking don't want to do
that
anymore.
shit, man. You gotta
sell
be
it up there fucking
because
doing
if you
it.
don't believe it,
Ugh.
they're not gonna believe it at all.
Yeah.
So you gotta really fucking, even though you don't know if the joke's gonna work or not, when you do new jokes, you gotta act like this.
Fuck
is,
new jokes.
this is
New
the
jokes
shit.
are easy to sell. That's exciting. You got some new shit. It's a new car. You want to
Yeah.
drive that shit. Drive around your old fucking 4-year-old car.
Oh yeah, like you know how sick MC Hammer is of doing "You Can't Touch This."
Oh my! Every time he does that dance,
That's what's like for comics.
Andre 3000 said that about Hey Ya. He said he just got tired of doing the fucking.
I would be
record.
tired.
I
I'd be
want to
tired
be
of
your
him.
daddy.
Yeah,
I
dressing
would
like the
be sick of
Rocketeer
that.
every time he gets on stage. You don't think that's fucking
Yeah.
exhausting for him?
Yeah.
So how do you
keep,
keep-
go act?
How do you keep your creative juices flowing?
How
You
If
keep
you're doing the
creative.
same shit
smoke
over and over.
weed? You know?
You smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not really proud of it, but yeah.
Let's talk about creativity for a second, because I had a little debate with a good friend of mine a couple of weeks ago, and she's an executive, and she was talking to me about research, and I said to her, research is what you do when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, when you don't know shit about a particular subject. I feel like I feel like being creative has nothing to do with research. Personally, I feel like being creative is something that you create a foundation for, and like say y'all guys are naturally funny. Nobody has to teach y'all how to be funny. So all you got to do is acquire knowledge and experience, and you take those life experiences
Apply the funny
and
to
apply them.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to create something, but I have to go research about it, I shouldn't be trying to create that. Leave that for somebody who knows exactly what the fuck they're
But
what
explain
it
the
is.
context to which she's talking about with research.
The context was like you're trying to create a TV show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And you're researching what you think people are into,
Yeah, that's
what
not-
people like.
But you're because you're
that's
older
her job
and they're
as an
young.
executive, not
These
as a-
kids are 16 years old that you're producing the show for.
Yeah.
Right? And she's not 16 anymore.
Yeah.
So it's a tough situation
She's
because
an executive.
But she's
That's
telling
her
me what a
job is to-
16-year-old would like, because I gave her a title, and she said that's a great title, but it's a title for like Fox or HBO
Yeah.
or MSNBC. It wouldn't necessarily work for this network. And I'm like, if it's good, it's good. She was like, I guarantee you a 16-year-old wouldn't like that. So how do you know?
You know
Because
what?
research shows.
No, you know what's so interesting? This is exactly what we're talking about. You just said with the ESPN thing, right?
Yeah.
I was like, why are we playing to the lowest common denominator, right?
Yeah.
You're like, because you have to play to the lowest common denominator, right? But that title that you're talking about
Yeah.
does not play to the lowest common denominator. It plays to the highest.
Oh, yeah, that was the problem. Well, the title was intelligently inappropriate.
But my point is,
She said because intelligent was in the title, kids wouldn't be interested in it. So I'm like, yo, you have no faith in in the younger generation at all.
that's the whole reason.
She just sounds
inappropriate is
fucking
there.
annoying. Who's your friend? Tell her to shut the fuck up and fucking just get on with her goddamn life. This fucking bitch. It was a great title. Don't let them bring you down.
But
all
okay,
right?
Pete, you're 20.
Yeah.
When you see stuff like intelligent, does that turn you off? Like if you see intelligent in the title?
No, it's fucking. I get intrigued because I'm stupid. So I'm like, ooh, somebody's intelligent. And I'm gonna go listen to it.
You know why people like the title Brilliant Idiots?
Why?
Because it's like, yeah, that's what I am. Nobody wants to be called stupid. You can't just call me fucking stupid. We couldn't call this show the fucking idiots. And people be like, yeah, that's me. I'm a fucking idiot.
No, people.
I'm
no,
a brilliant idiot.
Believe this or not, people would still listen to it, and it would be completely fun if you changed the name to fucking idiots.
Nah, I don't. I mean,
I bet
yeah,
you-
Actually,
they
the
would.
fucking idiots is not bad.
Yeah.
I think. Matter of fact, it's almost more intriguing.
almost better, yeah. So-
especially for talking about molesting 80-year-old people.
But it doesn't give you
Yeah,
that
you guys
might be
are
a better
fucking
title.
idiots.
No, that'd be the fucking molesters, the fucking pedophiles, the fucking.
The Chesters.
Yeah, that wouldn't do well on iTunes.
Wait, hold on. Why is the chest? Why is that over the line?
Chester child molester.
Well, the Chesters. We just call it the Chesters.
The child molesters.
Nobody
are
even know
called
what the fuck
Chester?
we talking about.
You got to play the highest common denominator, Charlamagne.
There's no need to have a highest common denominator if you got a show called The Chesters and all you're doing is talking about fucking molesting kids all goddamn.
And that's how we find out who's molesting these fucking kids.
Oh,
Finally, a podcast for
yes.
me. You know what I mean? That's how we
That'd be
trap
dope.
them.
It's like the new Catch a Predator.
That's the new Catch a
Let me write
Predator.
that down.
Yeah, you got that. That's what we're gonna say.
That
these
might
kids.
could work. So Pete,
Yeah.
tell us about your life, man.
That's Charlamagne's question when he's doing some
He's
other
doing
shit.
some other shit. When Charlamagne doesn't want to talk.
All right, yo,
He's on
y'all
Twitter.
talk. Y'all
No.
talk. I
Y'all
gotta.
talk.
No, Pete has a very interesting life, man.
Not
I'm just-
really.
All right, let's talk to you about some real shit because you're catching flack, you know, for being with Carly,
Yeah.
Right? For apparently breaking a guy code.
Oh, God.
Right? Which is
fucking-
which is annoying
this
because
goddamn
I
guy
think
code.
I think this is annoying because I think you don't get a fair rap, right? Because you basically
I haven't said a fucking word.
this is
dude.
good. What's why I want you to talk about this. You're basically you slept with your best friend's girl.
Can I clear this up?
Yes.
No.
Was Chris Stefano
No,
your
no,
best
hold on.
friend?
Hold on.
No.
This is all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
What people think is you slept with your best friend's girl.
Yes.
Now, this is very misunderstood. I know you.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is very misunderstood. So clear the air on this whole situation.
Okay, so I've known Chris for 4 years.
So since you was
Since I started
16.
comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were friends.
He brought you
Like
up.
how
He
close
did-
friends?
He took you
How
out.
close?
He
We've
showed you
never
how to
hung out.
shave.
We have never hung out outside of comedy, and we're just kind of like when we would do spots, we would talk.
Well, where you fucked up at is you used the word friends. That's your associate. Clearly.
He told
An
me once.
associate,
He
yeah.
told me once he bought you your first pair of boxers.
He told me he bought you your first TV.
Okay.
He
Here's
said he
what people
taught you how to
gotta
use a
understand.
razor.
So wait, Kanye said he bought you your first TV. That's what Chris told me he bought you your first TV.
That's totally not true.
Okay.
He took you to your first basketball game. He
So
said
y'all
that.
weren't really friends, y'all were associates.
I mean, yeah.
Outside of comedy clubs, y'all didn't hang up. You didn't talk to each other on the phone.
Once in a while, we would talk
Okay.
here and there, but like we're not best friends. Like he's making it. He made it like kind of that like we were fucking inseparable, and we were always out together. That's not.
That's
true.
what I thought until I spoke to you.
Yeah, and you know what? I love Chris. I think he's a great dude. I think he's hilarious. You know, I hope he gets over this. But like, it wasn't.
I love Chris. I love his taste in women.
I'm not. No, what I'm saying is like he's. You know, he went around and told a bunch of people that I was like plotting and talking like because I talked to both of them. They're both my friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Apparently, you knew Carly before, or you were closer to Carly
No,
than you were
Can
to
you
Chris?
tell us how it started without getting beat up when you go home?
So we met up. I met Carly at a show. Okay.
Okay.
And Chris's show. All right, and we hung out, and
Damn, you stole his girl. He was headlining.
Yeah.
He was. God.
Yo, Chris
gotta
was
let
on
me
stage.
finish.
Chris was on stage bombing. You were in Carly's ear like, yo, I don't think he's gonna make it. Yo,
listen, you fucking assholes. All right.
I don't think he's got a future. This kid.
Listen.
You need to get on the right
But
team.
me, I just got to hold and deal with Fox. This is where you need to be, baby.
Listen, I got that Fox. You give me that box. That's how this works.
All right.
Okay, you're at the comedy show with Carly.
So that's when we met, and she was cool. And since then, I became closer with her than with him. Just as friends.
Just as friends.
Just as friends, honestly. So about, around October, November, I think they was like splitting up or whatever. And both of them would call me. And I would give both honest answers, and I would not be like, oh, you should get rid of him, or oh, you should get rid of her. I'd be like, oh, that sucks. I hope it works out. And I was not looking to do anything. Everybody was just friends.
You weren't rubbing Carly's back.
No, wasn't doing none of that shit.
She wasn't
She'll
laying on
tell
your
you.
shoulder crying.
She would tell you that
You wasn't rubbing her inner thigh.
no,
Bringing
didn't
her
do any of that
chicken
shit.
wings.
You didn't tell her she deserved better.
No, I didn't say any of that stuff.
You didn't sing Drake's Marvin's Room to her.
I did that, but just be like,
Just randomly call her.
call her, be like, you up right now?
Listen, FYI, that is the worst.
Just
When your
hello,
girl's
coming
going through
on.
it, with you and your girl's going through it, and she's
And that song comes on in the
no,
shower.
fuck the song. She's calling another guy
Oh, dude.
for advice, and she's finding comfort in another
No,
guy's
but we were
words.
friends, man. And I'm telling you, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
And then around February, they haven't been together for fucking 4 or 5 months.
So they break up. They
break
haven't
up.
been together for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Then that's important to
That's
acknowledge.
very important to acknowledge. And
People think it's they broke up and then you're already.
no, and the thing is, like, Chris stopped talking to me about it around like January. I thought he got over it and everything was good, and I still wasn't looking to like. I wasn't trying to like, my time to go take Carly. Me and Carly hung out. We went to go see a movie. Had a great time.
So you didn't put that foot long penis in
No,
there.
I didn't do none of that.
Okay.
And
She felt it.
It just kind of happened. I felt it too, and it wasn't like, what am I not gonna do that because
I'm
it's,
not gonna fuck her.
No, yeah, you know what I mean. It wasn't like just like that, but I actually really fucking liked it. I wouldn't just do that to a friend if I didn't really care about
Question:
it.
Have you ever slept with a friend's ex?
Have I slept with a friend's ex? Nah. Nah. I've never done that. I've never done something like that.
Now keep this in mind. He has never slept with a friend's ex. He slept with a family member. But he would never sleep with a friend.
I never did. I'm trying to.
This guy has some weird boundaries when it comes to.
Yeah, why do I take advice from you? I don't know.
Stop fucking Carly. You ain't got a cousin or something like that you can smash with?
I've never slept with a friend's ex because I've never been in that position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've never had a friend's ex come on to me and want to give me no pussy. And if they did, I knew what it was for. I knew this was on some
spite shit.
He on some spite shit, yeah.
Were you worried initially when you guys were starting to mess around that this could have been like a payback to Chris type of situation?
No, because Carly's not that type of person. Because we were friends first.
So that's why it was.
Enough. That's why. Yeah, that's why it kind of worked. And the thing is, I was gonna tell Chris, and then he found out before I could even tell him. Because, like, you know, we first started.
It had nothing to do with all the Instagram selfies y'all were taking, and
well, no, that we did that after.
Oh, we noticed how public you guys were public. You guys came out before everybody. You officially came out.
Y'all did not do the Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But it wasn't.
Y'all were not private.
I didn't think it was like that. I didn't think it looked that bad because everybody knew we're friends. I'm serious.
No, it's y'all started doing mad shows together. All of a sudden,
I guessed it.
You became the new Jessie May, and it was.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
It was Carly and Pete together all the time.
Nothing.
Y'all started taking mad selfies on Instagram. It was bad.
All right, man. Well, whatever it is.
I guessed it in an airport in the fucking, what's it called, lounge? You know those like lounges?
No, you guessed it in the airport because I fucking called her and then she got off the phone and then you're like, what's going on?
Oh,
you fucking douchebag.
What happened?
No, it was, wait, you guys spoke and I was like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like, are you guys? And then she gave me that, like, you know, that hesitation where you say some shit that's correct.
Yeah, we were trying to really honestly keep it that long. I really don't like people knowing business like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want a very public and open. I don't want people to know what we're doing. I want to keep that's like, you know, a private matter.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, if this was guy code, I would honestly say I don't think you did anything wrong.
I don't think I did anything wrong. And I'm sick of people being like, oh, you broke guy. Go fuck yourself.
You think you should have told Chris?
I was gonna tell him.
It's not about wrong. He's in a very tough situation, man, because if this happened in a friend group, you realize this happens all the time.
Oh yeah, there's some people that are not talking to me right now in the comedy community.
But that's the shitty thing, because if we lived in a small town, if we lived in Monk's Corner, right, and you dated some girl in fucking high school, the shit didn't work out, or not even middle school, you dated some girl, 3 years later, I date that girl. That happens all the fucking time.
But I'm in a population that's less than 8,000.
That's
exactly.
It's
only 400 people in a 2-mile radius.
Exactly, but how many comedians are there in New York? That's your world. You're living in an 8,000 person community.
Flack, dude.
So he's getting shit on by everybody.
Why they mad at you for getting some pussy? They fuck Carly. Oh, and by the way, all of them would fuck Carly too.
Yeah, I know. And here's the thing about it is, why the fuck does everybody care but Chris? That's the thing you know what I mean?
You don't think he
Chris
cares?
Chris
cares.
cares.
Chris
no,
cares.
I'm saying Chris is the only one who should care.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who the fuck cares what's going on? It's like it's outside of comedy. I'm not doing anything wrong to anybody.
Have you seen Chris?
Yeah, I saw him the other night at the stand.
Oh shit!
Really?
So
Did
what
he pound
happens
you out?
when you see
We
Chris?
made eye contact, and then
Did you just show your dick and where it ends on your leg?
no, we made eye contact. I didn't,
just chop the bottom of your thigh like that.
I didn't want to be the guy to be like, hey, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to say. I made eye contact. We nodded heads, and then about 2 minutes later, he went outside and like, look what you did, Siri's.
Were you nervous?
A little bit at first, you know, because like, you know,
he did say he was gonna beat you up.
I was like, you know, he could. It doesn't matter. Whatever it's gonna go. The thing was, it was just like, do I go in or do I leave? And I was like, I can't leave. I was like, as a man, you have to at least walk through. You know what I mean? I can't just be like, oh, Chris is here and leave. You know what I mean? It's I work there. I'm working there tonight. Just because he's there doesn't mean I can't go up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, but when you start telling those goddamn jokes about this new girl you're dating that's swallowing, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
that's gotta be awkward.
I'm not dropping names.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you know what? And he's going on stage and he's shitting on me. He's going on stage and he's touring and he's fucking. I get tweets all the time that he's fucking shitting on me.
Yeah, but even when he shits on you, you win.
I've never said a fucking word.
But
he hasn't.
I've never said a word bad about the kid.
I know you haven't. But when he shits on you, what can he really
He's
say?
30.
But what can he say?
What can he say? He can't say anything.
Because you're fucking his girl.
His ex-girl.
But it's not. It's not.
And they weren't married.
It wasn't like that.
You are a
they didn't
weird
have kids,
person, man.
Because this shit is
this shit happens all the fucking time.
I really don't feel like Pete did anything wrong.
I didn't do nothing wrong, man.
I really don't. It's not like
the thing I will admit is I could have told him a little sooner, but without him finding out first, I could have been more like, "Hey man, we got to talk." All that shit. But I didn't know how to handle that at the time. I would never been.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Leave comments on SoundCloud if you think Pete's wrong. Okay, I really want to see what y'all think out there. So leave comments on SoundCloud if you think Pete's wrong. Now go.
I wouldn't do it personally.
Okay,
but I don't hate Pete in this situation. So it's conflicting for me. It's not something I would do, but I don't know. I like Pete. I like Carly. I think they're happy together. And as weird as that is to say, it's actually, if you're happy with somebody, you're fucking happy.
You know what it is in situations
you know what I mean?
like
Chris
this?
and Carly, they weren't happy from what they both said.
But I'm going to tell you what happened in this situation.
Yeah.
Chris cheated, right?
Yeah.
So being that he cheated, once you cheat, your girl don't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I definitely don't want to be with him. So that's when the guard comes down and other guys can get in. Like we said last week, men cheat for ego, women cheat for emo.
Great.
If she would have just left him for Pete, then it's like, well, what the fuck happened? Chris is a nice guy. He didn't do anything. He was treating her right. Yada, yada, yada. She just up and left. That's fucked up. But no, he cheated. Once you cheat, all bets are off, dog. All bets are fucking off.
All bets are off between you and her, but then you might have your stuff with your friend. It's just tough. You're going through it right now. You're in a tough stage.
I don't really give a fuck. I did it first.
You do a little though.
On some level, just because I didn't do anything to, like, people don't know the real
story. Yeah.
And someone like Chris, I love him. I think he's a great comic. He's not saying it. It's just like someone like him is very convincing. And when it first happened, he called a lot of people and told them this story that
he got ahead of the story
that I keep hearing back, because I never said a word. I didn't want anybody to know.
His PR team was better than yours.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't.
You don't have a PR team.
He went on O&A and talked about me.
Opie and Anthony.
And all this other shit. And I'm just sitting here like I'm not saying a word, and I'm walking into clubs getting weird looks, and it's just like, why does anybody give a shit? That's the thing. It's just like it has nothing to do with anybody but me and Chris.
Do you know that we're the only people that even wanted to get your side of the story? You need to step your game up in life and I
don't give a fuck. I don't care. This is cool because you guys are my friends and this is fun for me to do. I'm not going to talk about it on some fucking radio show.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? That doesn't do anything for me, and I don't want to talk about it. It's nobody's business. So
fuck bad bitches, smoke big blunts, Pete.
It's exactly what I want on my grave tombstone. I want fuck bad bitches, smoke Pete Davidson, fucking 90 years old.
You remember when Pete was on Charlamagne and Friends and we played that game, Would You Hit It?
You guys set me up.
No, Pete. This is a little weird.
What happened?
You set me up, man.
Pete's mom,
you fucking jerk.
We had the sexy voice. Pete, you've been a very bad boy.
They fucking made her voice sound different.
You've been a very naughty boy. Pete was like, I would fuck whoever that is, raw dog.
Pete. My mom, yeah, I know. Whatever.
Pete.
I made her very happy. She was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I love you, Mom.
She said that? Like, you'd fuck me, son?
It's just a joke.
Oh.
I'm not going to fuck my mom.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, you're talking to someone who fucks family members right here, okay? This is not that far-fetched.
What did your mom say about Carly? How does she feel about the Carly?
She loves Carly. Carly's great. She's a fun, like, that's another thing a lot of people understand. I'm like, do you really think I would do, like, if I didn't really love her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think if I just wanted to have sex with her and not talk to her, like, do you think I would do all that stuff? Like,
that's the other thing. If you smash your friend's girl,
and then
got to be a relationship.
Yeah, no, that's why. Like, I really love her.
But I'm saying, if you're gonna go and deal with all the backlash of that, you gotta be.
Because I don't mind the backlash because I genuinely love and care about her. But like, I think the backlash is silly because I didn't say anything, and he told people some stuff, and then like and even if he did, like, why is that their problem? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are they giving me flack when it's like, it's not, I didn't take your girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, confession. I do feel bad. All right. My
you don't have to feel bad. It's just like awkward.
No, my cousin's baby mom.
Okay.
Right. They got like 3-4 kids now. They're still together. And back in the day, they was going through it, you know what I'm saying? And I was over there like, just talking to her like, yo, y'all gonna be all right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been together forever, whatever. And she came on to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fuck her. Did suck her big ass titties though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sucked this. She had some big ass fluffy fucking titties.
Wait, how did she come on to you? I always dreamed.
I was just sitting there having a regular conversation, telling her like, yo, y'all gonna be good. Don't worry about that shit. Because like I said, mom's calling it small as fuck.
suck my titties. That's how she came. Yeah, because I don't know. Do you know when like your girl's in the mood or she's just right? I have no idea. I'm always surprised.
Yeah, me neither.
She's like, you didn't see it in my eyes. I'm like, no, I honestly didn't get it until
you were asleep.
Yeah, I'm always like that. I'm like that with not just my girl, any girl. Like, if you want to give me some pussy, ladies, just give it to me because it'll go right over my head.
I could not agree more. But I said this shit on Girl Code or Guy Code. You got to be incredibly specific, loud and specific.
I need to turn around and you need to be naked. I need you to be going for my belt buckle, pulling my down, sucking my dick like, oh, okay.
And even then,
she likes me.
No. Even then, in my head, I'm still like, yo, my friend's setting me up. You know what I mean? I'm worried that some shit
every
might happen.
time she has sex with me, I'm not like I still don't get it.
You're like, why?
Anytime anybody's ever had sex with me, I'm very, very surprised.
I would feel that way if I was you too.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I'm not arrogant enough to think that. Yeah, she wants to give me some pussy.
I never thought that. I'm never like, I'm the fucking man.
Let me ask you guys this: have you slept with because I know I have with way uglier girls than you're supposed to just because they offered the pussy?
Absolutely not.
See, I have definitely.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Oh, without a doubt.
Fake it till you make it, guys.
Fuck it. But that's a good lesson to these girls.
No disrespect.
And it's training. You're training yourself.
No disrespect to nobody in this room.
See, wax is.
I've always been cool. I mean, honestly,
I've
always been cool
since you were 8.
Yeah, I grew up in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I always been cool.
Your family wanted a part of that shit. Ooh, he cool.
People always want
get over here, young man.
For
no,
whatever
put your
reason,
cereal down. Get over here.
I've always been cool. For whatever reason, people always wanted to hang around me, talk to me, whatever.
Fuck me.
I've been overachieving.
For some reason, my aunt always wanted to fuck me.
I've been overachieving in the pussy department for a long time. A long time. I'm talking about beautiful chicks.
Yeah.
And I've always been I've always been the guy that no chick wants to admit they fucked. So it's cool.
I wish you could see Wax shaking his head right now.
You're full of shit.
You're full of
I'm
shit.
telling you the truth.
You fucked some dogs before, bro.
No. One time I fucked a terrible looking chick. Her name was, we used to call her Big Fat Nasty in the hood. She had a brown Honda Accord that had that on the window. So you know how people get the old English letters?
Yeah.
Big Fat Nasty was her name. And I spent the weekend in jail and I went to her fucking trailer and fucked her while her dad went up the street a mile to Scotchman. That's the only time I ever took a loss.
The only time you ever fucked an ugly girl.
Only time I ever took a loss.
You're lying your fucking ass.
Telling you the truth.
You've never fucked an ugly girl.
That's bullshit.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
Charlamagne.
Come on.
Absolutely
Why
not.
would you even lie about this?
It's the truth. Absolutely
You've never
not.
fucked it. Oh, dude,
There's nothing
fucked so many
ugly chicks.
I fucked a girl that was
Sorry
so
for you guys.
fat and so ugly when I was in Las Vegas that when we were walking back to my hotel room, I actually walked 10 feet ahead of her.
I feel sorry
so
for y'all.
Nobody would know.
Both of y'all are
good
good-looking guys. Y'all did not have to do that.
She offered some pussy. If you, that's the thing. I'll take guarantee. I'm in a relationship now, but back then I would take guaranteed over. I talk to you for 4 hours. We get back to the room and you go, I don't really know.
I never been that
Don't you
thirsty.
like having a girlfriend more?
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love having. I've been with the same girl for 16
No, I
years.
fucking love. You know what's fucking
great.
I honestly, there's nothing better than having sex with the same person over and over.
No, it is.
And over.
It's fun. I'm gonna tell you what's even better. When you go fuck another chick, right, and you get some new pussy and learn some new tricks, and then take those new tricks back to your main girl. That's what keeps shit spicy. I said main girl.
You better put the I in that
Get the
shit.
fuck out of here.
Man
Listen
girl
to me.
is what you said.
Listen to me, you faithful motherfuckers. Go out there, fuck another girl, let her teach you some new tricks, and take those
And
tricks
you wonder why
back
Sarah
to your main
hates
girl.
You wonder why Sarah hates you. Because the second she's not around, you're like, yo, you gotta get yourself some new pussy. Huh?
I'm not encouraging you to get new pussy.
That's not encouragement.
This is not an element of
What would
provocation.
encouragement be?
I'm not provoking you to get some new pussy.
It would be less provoking if you just held the pussy open for me. It was like, come on, Andrew, put your dick in this thing.
I am not provoking you to get any pussy. I'm just telling you that if you
I don't have like any
desire to get new pussy.
No desire at all.
None at all.
I don't give a fuck.
He really does.
That's a lot.
How often do I try to get you to get some new pussy?
Every
Hold on, let me
day.
finish telling my story. I sucked the titties, right?
Yeah.
So after I sucked my cousin's girl's titties, right?
Okay.
They're broken up, mind you.
Yeah.
They're broken up. So we're at this club one night, and she's trying to make him jealous. So she's leaving with mad
She
different
just
dudes.
had the baby?
No, she hasn't had a baby yet. This is years ago.
Oh, I thought she just had a
So
baby. Yeah.
she's leaving with mad different dudes, like trying to make him jealous. He ain't fucking them. She's just like giving guys rides home.
Yeah.
Don't mean shit because everybody's house is only a mile from the club. So it's like she's literally back and forth, right?
Yeah, she's a bus. She's a bus.
Yeah. So she's standing on the
I
car.
bet she was ugly.
My cousin's leaving, and she's like, yo, I need to talk to you. So I go to my cousin. Fuck her. She been leaving with mad different dudes all night. Do not go talk to her. So she looks at me and goes, Larry, you ain't shit.
Your name's Larry?
Yes. Let me tell you something. You ever seen them old movies where a guy turns around slow?
Larry the God.
Yeah, so I turn around slow like.
Larry the Cable God. That's what we should have called you.
I turn around slow and I go, I ain't shit. Well, tell him why I ain't shit then. Oh, man. She just started salonging me like Jay-Z. She just started swinging like a motherfucker. She didn't give me a chance to even remotely say I sucked her titties. Nah, I put in a chokehold. I did. No, I did. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I was 19.
You were provoked? Were you saying you were
she
provoked?
Started swinging on me. I didn't hit her. I just grabbed her and put her in a chokehold. And I never forget it because I had on a fucking Sean John overall jumper that was too big for me. And when I went to put her in the chokehold, the fucking straps fell, so the shit like fell down. So I'm sitting there with like a fucking t-shirt and my fucking boxes with her in a fucking chokehold. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out because I felt bad about
sucking the titties.
No, you asked me if I ever fucked with any of my homeboys'
and you feel
girls.
guilty about it.
I did. I felt bad about it.
All right.
Yeah. Now, what you were saying, Pete?
I
don't even fucking remember.
I don't remember, man.
You don't remember what the fuck was we
We're talking
about?
about cheating.
Cheating.
Right.
Yes. And you said you don't have the desire to cheat. And I said you absolutely don't because I be trying to get you to fuck.
No, hold on. Let's clarify this.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to set an unfair precedent for men in the world. You see other girls and you look at them, you be like, yo, it would be cool to have sex with her, but it's not cool enough to risk what I got.
What the fuck you say?
Yeah, I can see that.
No, that's fair. Like
I can see that, but that's
girls should know that about us.
Yeah, girls don't want us to be attracted to northern women.
But that's unrealistic.
I know that.
I don't want to like carbs, but I like fucking bread. I want to eat that shit all the fucking time.
I mean, sometimes you look, but like, and then you're like, you're like, oh, that'd be cool, but then you're like, whatever. Like,
yeah, it's a roller coaster.
Same thing with girls. You know, girls like you know how many girls want to fuck Mark Wahlberg? You know, but they can't.
Wait, what?
No. It's not because they can't, because they.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I didn't get what you said.
They can't get close to Mark Wahlberg to fuck him.
It's the thing. I think everybody looks. I don't think it's like a big deal once in a while. Even some guys, I'm like, holy shit! You see that guy? Funny?
You chose Mark Wahlberg, superstar actor, producer, multi-millionaire.
Yeah, you chose somebody that if my girl fucks, I'll be like,
we would fuck the girl at CVS that puts the fucking fruit snacks back on the aisle.
Yes, we would.
Do you know what I mean? In a heartbeat, we'd be like, yo, what kind of fruit snacks you got right there? You know what I mean?
FYI, it's not. And Pete, I don't just tell you to cheat just to cheat. I tell you to cheat when, like, if I feel it's a problem. Like if I feel like you and Carly might be going through something, just cheat, dog. You don't have to put up with this.
No, you can't. I can't.
This is the crazy.
I grew up. You know why?
How do you even call yourself friends with Carly? Like, this is what I don't get. You guys are friends.
This has nothing to do with friendship.
This
is guy shit.
Did you tell Chris this shit? Is that what you fucking
exactly? That's you probably did give Chris this damn advice.
Here's the thing, man.
Chris acted like there was never a problem.
I think because I was raised by a single mom, I can't. I just don't. It's like not how I roll.
Just explain.
Who's the hottest chick in the world besides Carly?
I don't know. Like fucking Eva Mendes.
You'd fuck Eva Mendes.
If Eva Mendes came over,
watch
right?
what you say.
She came over, right? Hold up.
Right,
hold up.
Here we go.
She comes over to your house, right? In Staten Island. She's just there, right? Your mom's like, Pete, I'm gonna go out and just get some groceries.
My mom's wingmanning
She's
too?
She's wingmanning.
What kind of fantasy is this?
Your sister goes, I'm going to help mom with the groceries.
You're got just some good-ass weed.
With Eva Mendes.
You
she
blowing
sparks
down.
up a blunt.
And she's like, yo, let's smoke.
Yeah.
All right,
she's smoking with you in some fucking boy shorts and a sports bra.
Yeah. You found out she used to date Chris too. Right? Everything you love.
Everything you love in a pussy.
You get to smoke weed
and fuck after Chris.
Now, you telling me you don't stretch that out?
No, you can't, man.
You wouldn't fuck Eva Mendes?
Nope.
Would you call Carly and say, Carly, look, man, Eva Mendes is right here. Would you FaceTime and be like, look at what's here right now, Carly?
I'd be like, yeah, that's how much I love you. Yeah,
listen, I'm gonna tell you
that. Hey, you know what? We should be allowed to do that as boyfriends.
That's how much I love you. Point the camera to a girl.
No,
like,
just for pussy wide open. Like, yo, I'm not going in there.
I'm not going in there. I just want you to know.
You
got to. You got to document that. You got to record it. You got to record audio. You got to have everything to deny. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm in love with Carly. Whatever. Yeah. Oh my God, if she ain't sucking your dick for the rest of your life after that,
I think
I need. How Schulz says he likes credit. I need all the credit in the world for turning Eva Mendes down.
I think if you have any intention or desire, I think you should just break up with the person.
No,
you're
bugging. No.
Yeah, you can't. I can't do it. You can't do that.
Hold on.
No.
Why?
No.
Me and you have very
No.
similar morality
No.
when it comes to that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's just I would be crushed, man. I will be fucking crushed.
I'm gonna tell you
If
why.
she did that to you,
She did that to me and fucked another
She doesn't
dude.
see
Hold on,
that.
no. You said desire or actually doing it?
Desire. If she wanted if she came to me and was like, "Hey, Pete, like, I really, I'm not feeling it. I'm into looking at other people. I don't think we should be together. I think we should be friends." I would be like, "Oh, that's cool. I respect that." But if she goes and just fucks another dude and then she comes back and she's like, "Hey, I don't want to be together," it's just like that's a terrible thing
Well,
to do to
it's
somebody.
like I always say, that's the double standard.
You know how much
because
that would hurt?
You know why? Because you know that she didn't just pull her dick out and fuck. She was actually probably talking to the dude on the phone.
She had like
going to hang
a
with
romper
the dude.
on. Rompers are so hard to get off.
Telling the dude about how her and her ex are going through it. How her and her
This
boyfriend.
is funny. Because, it's way harder for them to cheat because they
They have
got so
rompers.
much time to think about it when they're taking off their clothes. Like those skin tight jeans. You know how long it takes? At
like
no
40
point,
seconds a
bitch,
leg.
during
Emotional.
those fucking pulling the jeans off. Did you not want to break my heart?
Listen, she's not rushing through that. She's already
so
made it.
funny.
Women have. Listen,
Why does your morals not kick in when the foot is caught on the jeans?
Because the morals is out the window. Because she's already made an emotional connection with this guy. She had it in her mind 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna get this dude some pussy. Because my guy keeps fucking up, and that's what pisses us guys off. You know why Chris is mad at you? Because he feels like this whole fucking time he's probably been talking to her. They've been hanging out, going to see each other.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
But it wasn't like that. You know what? I think a lot of it comes down to just ego, dog. Like if somebody else fucked my girl, I'd be upset for two reasons. One, because they fucked my girl.
Yeah.
And that's like my girl. And then two, because I didn't fuck so many people. Like that would
It just really.
Yeah, you turned down Eva Mendes.
I turned down Eva Mendes. Like if you turn down Eva Mendes and then she cheats on you, you can't call up Eva like, "Yo, I got an opening."
Eva be like, "You missed your blessing, boom.
I'm pregnant with Ryan Gosling's baby now.
I fucked Ryan Gosling. You mean to tell me you couldn't give me no dick, but Ryan Gosling gave me some dick?" Okay, buddy. Listen, but back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with lustful desire.
Agreed.
You're gonna have natural lustful desire. That
But
is not
you
reason
act
to
on your
leave
lustful desire.
Not all the time. That is no reason.
No,
to
if you
feel
think
bad.
about it and want
You
to
can't
act
break up-
on it, you gotta.
No, you can't break up with your girl because your dick got hard because you saw a chick.
I think I think it's natural to think about it. I think it's natural to be like, I would really enjoy that. Probably.
But if you're trying to, if you're thinking of pursuing, you're
then
gonna
you
try.
gotta get it.
Like
Exactly.
if you start talking to girls, be like, "Hey, what up, girl?" Like just to see if you could do it.
Very
then you
true.
shouldn't be in a
exactly.
relationship.
That I agree.
That's why I know a lot of guys guys are committed to their girls,
But they flirt and shit.
They're engaged.
Yeah.
They would never cheat.
But
Like within a 20-mile
But
radius.
they would like
where
to
their
know
girl
if they
lives.
still got it.
But if they're out of town and like some chick just wants to get them some pussy, they'll take the pussy and keep moving because they didn't put no effort into it.
This is what's so funny. The way that we justify cheating, right?
Oh, I got a million ways.
Shit, I love her. Everything. She's out of town. I'm fucking other girls. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
6 million ways to justify cheating.
But
Choose
what
one.
you said was so funny. It was, I'm not cheating. She just gave me some pussy. That's not cheating. If
I
she
didn't
just,
take her out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm watching this show now.
She gave me a pussy. I'm not fucking
Listen,
her.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm watching this show on Stars right now.
She's sitting the pussy on me. Am I even cheating?
I'm watching this show called Power on Stars. It's a 50 Cent show. Amazing fucking show.
Right.
The lead character, his name is Ghost. He's married to this chick named Tasha. He's married to Notori Naughton, the chick that played Little Kim in the Biggie movie. Used to be in 3LW.
Ugh.
Nobody knows the black.
Everybody
girl.
thought that movie
Listen,
was
Was
so
that
good.
a Tyler Perry actress?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I think she has been a Tyler Perry. I don't fucking know. But anyway, he's cheating with
If you're
this-
a black and you haven't been in a Tyler Perry movie, is that hurt your soul a little bit?
Nah, because he's like celebrity rehab for motherfucking black people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you go there when like shit ain't really moving for you. Like
Let me ask you something.
he brings old motherfucking black celebrities to life. He's like a fucking zombie creator or something. Like he digs these motherfuckers about the great. Like Alan Payne. You ain't seen Alan Payne since fucking Wesley Snipes killed him on the fucking roof in New Jack City.
Oh, shit.
Now was in 2 shows and movies because of Tyler.
But what if you're a white actor and Tyler Perry calls you up? Do you go, damn,
That's a
did
really
I fall
bad
off?
sign.
Yeah, you're Kim Kardashian.
Am I over?
You're Kim Kardashian.
Was Kim in the movie?
Yes, Kim was in a
I
Tyler
heard
Perry
she
movie.
getting fat, man. I heard her and Kanye ain't doing too well.
Nah, I don't believe
That
that.
makes me very
I don't
happy.
believe that. Y'all made me lose my fucking train of thought.
I'm
We have
sorry,
to stop
go.
doing. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about.
You were talking about how you said something about it was your cousin. You had a new cousin that looked cute.
Shut the fuck up. This is really fucked up to the listeners, okay? Because the listeners are like, what the fuck? I want to know what the fuck he was talking about.
All right.
I've lost my train of thought.
Justifying cheating. Justifying cheating.
That's what I was talking about?
You were talking. We were talking
Oh,
about
the show Power.
yeah,
Boom.
Power, yeah.
So this guy is taking the girl out.
Yeah.
He's motherfucking whining her and dining her, but he never has time for his wife. His wife is like, yo, why don't you stay home with me and the daughter? And he's like, oh, no, I got to get to the club. Meanwhile, he's out with this other motherfucking chick kicking it.
Yeah.
To me, that's cheating. That's cheating. Like, now I'm watching him on TV like, now that's fucked up. He's really cheating. If he's just in the club, he gets his dick sucked in his office. He fucks in his office, go home to his family. That ain't cheating.
Yeah, of course not.
He ain't putting no effort into it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you agree, Schulz.
Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. You know what I mean? Just as long as you're doing work at the office, you take a little 5-minute get your dick sucked break.
Pete,
you know what I mean?
I don't get you,
Charlamagne,
man.
you're out of your fucking mind.
You're out of your mind.
I'm not talking about me.
You know what?
Not once have I said mention me.
This is
Remember
a
when
problem.
Kanye was going in places and he was just yelling and everyone's like, what the fuck?
That's how you feel with him right
That's
now.
what I feel like you right now. I'm like, what is he talking about?
You know why? You know why? Because I can't truly justify cheating because I'm in love.
Let me
I'm
tell you
engaged.
why. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Because you surround yourself with people who also want to cheat. So you guys just sit in the corner and be like, yo, it's not cheating if I just stick my dick in and like push it to the left.
No,
right?
actually, I never. I don't
like rappers.
No.
Exactly.
No,
It's you hang out with other people that cheat.
I don't talk about
I'm
it.
the only person in your circle.
She the only one that's going to
No.
wear my chain.
Don't talk about it.
Like what?
I don't talk about it.
It's not cheating if your girl has your
chain
chain
on.
No,
I don't-
it's not cheating.
Listen.
I'm not letting this bitch wear my chain. She's just wearing a fucking
I'm wearing fucking
a pearl
Adidas.
necklace.
I don't
That's the only
talk
thing.
about
That's
it.
I'm wearing no
really-
Jordans
Exactly.
Listen, I'm grown. I don't talk about girls.
That's
I'm
funny.
fucking.
It ain't cheating if you wear Pumas.
Listen, I'm grown.
If you get a girl wearing Pumas,
No, I'm grown. I don't talk about girls I'm fucking.
Yo, that could be. Really
That's so high school. Who does that?
That could be the next sneakerhead.
we
shit.
just did that for the last hour. Let's talk about girls.
No, I didn't say no names.
Oh, names.
No, but how funny
All right.
could that be if you only fucked your girl in Jordans?
I've
That's how you
done
know
that.
it's your girl. No, but that's how you know it's your girl. And if you go to cheat, you got your Jordans on. You're like, nah, boo. I'm not
fucking
gonna
those
disrespect my
Jordans.
lady.
You don't wear
Saucony's.
Take it exactly.
You don't wear sneakers?
When I'm fucking,
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
you do that with side chicks, dog. If you're still wearing sneakers with your main girl, you don't really love her like that, dog.
Yeah, we just
You
got
get
too
butt
excited. I
naked with
couldn't
your
wait.
main girl. Nah, fuck that. You
You
supposed to
get too
butt
excited.
naked.
Couldn't wait.
No.
Haven't seen each other in a while. You're just
Nope.
like, fuck it. Not even going to take
When you fuck a side chick, you keep your hat on. You keep your socks on.
your hat
You
on.
keep your sneakers on. For real.
Yo, fuck it. And then like turning it
You
backwards.
pull sometimes you keep your boxers on. You pull your dick to the boxer
Yo,
hole.
when you fuck a side chick, you actually got to put your jacket on, even if it's off.
Yes.
You got to put more clothes. You got to put a scarf.
It's rules to this shit, man. You know what it is? You know why y'all don't understand side chicks rules?
Yeah, please.
Y'all don't cheat. Y'all got to cheat more.
We got to cheat more.
You cheat more.
So tell me, what are the side chick rules? I'd like to learn about this.
I mean, I haven't done it in so long,
Yeah, of
but I
course.
mean, you
Yeah.
know, when I was in the game,
You don't know anything about
you know,
side chicks.
yeah,
right?
when I was in the game, when the 3-point line was over here,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We used to keep our motherfucking boxes on and pull our dick through the boxer hole,
Yeah.
and wouldn't even take our boxes off for the side chick.
I ain't cheat.
You know what I want to go
I
back
have my
to?
boxes on. Like,
Babe,
what?
I didn't even get naked.
We skipped over a great point. You said that you didn't cheat because you grew up with a single mom.
Yeah.
What did that have to do with anything?
Well, you have a single mom and a sister. And you're the only dude in the house. You just, you don't
You don't want to hurt women.
want to hurt women. I grew
It's
up.
real talk.
I'm a pussy, like at heart.
No, you're
I'm
not.
a woman, kind of.
That's a man. Yeah,
Woman's mentality, where I get just, very loving and like, it's just I don't like hurting people.
That's real because I get learned behavior from my father because my father and all my uncles got divorced because my mother and my aunt divorced them because they couldn't keep their dick in their pants.
Really?
Absolutely. And I remember having conversations with my father, screaming on him
It's in the blood.
for cheating on my mom. And you know what he would look me in the eye and tell me? He'd laugh. One day you'll understand. Straight like
So
that.
don't you want to break that cycle?
Yes, I do. I am.
Because
you
you
hope?
got you know what? You got a daughter. What if your daughter thinks you're out there cheating? Then she's gonna think it's okay if she gets cheated on.
Oh my God, that was horrible. What movie was that with fucking the girl? It was a movie we all just saw. The girl saw her fucking dad kissing another woman, and went home and told the mother, and the mother ignored it and acted like.
Oh fuck! I
What
just
movie is that?
fucking.
We just saw this. It was something just in theaters. It's like
Was it just in theaters or was it? It was on Orange Is the New Black.
Orange is the New fucking black.
I
That's
watched that
exactly what
shit.
it was.
Yeah.
Orange is the New fucking
Yeah.
black. She was out with her friend cutting school
Yeah.
and saw her father kissing another
Oh,
chick, and it
fuck.
fucked her up. And it fucked her up even more when she went and told her mother.
And the
Her
mom
mother
got
ignored
mad
it.
at her for it. The mom was like, "You shut the fuck up about him," and she's like, "What?"
Yes, that shit scarred her.
But you know what? I think back then, not that I was alive, but it just from movies and from word of mouth, it seems like when you got cheated on and you were married in like '78, the wife was just like, All right, I'm sticking in for another 35
You know why?
years.
Because they didn't work.
Yeah.
Like,
they didn't have
before-
Twitter and Instagram.
That's real.
Fuck Twitter and Instagram. They didn't have fucking salary.
Oh,
They didn't
God, I
have a
wish it was
choice.
1978 again.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
In 1978, if you weren't cheating, you were fucking pussy whipped.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because think about it. You could do whatever you wanted.
There's no
What was this
cell
woman going to
phones.
do?
Yeah, you know it's fun. Even on the show Power, I'm talking about the girl's mother told her, "Yeah, y'all married, but if he leaves, you ain't got
done.
shit.
Yeah.
So you can't say shit."
That's why these NBA wives, they stay with them. Would you rather have millions of fucking dollars, go wherever you want, buy whatever fucking shit you want, have your husband, he gets some pussy for some bitch in
I wouldn't
Minnesota?
be able to do that.
You might not, but these girls go, shit. It's not like a lot of
Girls
these girls,
can fucking do shit like that.
and they're getting pussy from the gardener.
And let's not get it fucked up. Girls can get half too nowadays.
Not if they're not married.
Yeah, I'm talking about the married ones. Look at Shawnee O'Neal.
You gonna
Shawnee
sign a
O'Neal came
prenup?
up.
When you get married, you gonna sign a prenup?
Nah, for what? Me and my girl been together 16 years. For what?
His girl was unfaithful.
Yeah, 16 years in. You're not. Trust me.
Do you
You're
think
not-
that you would ever be unfaithful as payback? Do you feel like you justify it maybe because she was?
Wait. Were you unfaithful first? Or was she the first
Does
one?
it fucking matter?
No, it does matter.
Now I'm interested. Now I want to know why you're such
I'm
a piece
pretty
of
sure.
shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was unfaithful first. But no, that's not it. It's like me and her was. It's our situation is different. 'Cause we've been together since we was fucking 16 years old. So she went through college. Like your girl's gonna fuck around in college, dog.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
happened. Like we grew up together, literally. Like we've been together since we was 6 fucking teen. I'm 34. She's 32 now. Like, yeah, she cheated. Like shit happens.
And you were able to look past that.
No. That shit drove me fucking crazy, especially when she told me this one dude had a bigger dick than mine. I was fucking ordering Magna RX pills.
Pete Davidson, you?
What?
Yo.
But it's because I asked.
Pete Davidson,
I've been in
you?
the dick talk, okay? Okay, so dick talk. So
Dick segment.
listen, I asked. I'm like, hold up. First thing a guy wants to know is, so what the fuck? He better than me or something?
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't necessarily better because you got emotional connection. So was he bigger? And she gets fucking quiet. And you think, should I punch her in her fucking face right now?
Why you provoking me?
Why are you fucking provoking me?
What is the cartoon when you get the arm going like this? Why you provoking?
Why I order? Should I punch her in her fucking face? Yo, listen.
All-time monster thing.
Sometimes getting quiet is worse than the actual answer.
Oh fuck, that shit will kill you.
That's when your fucking mouth gets all cottony and shit. You're like, you might as well fucking tell me now, yo.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it was bigger. Like you're like, how big? Right? This is I got a conversation with. How big? And she's like, shaking her. I'm like,
Give or take.
how big? And she's like, fuck it, fuck this motherfucker. That's when the scene went off in her head. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like that. That's exactly what she said to me. I've never seen no shit like that ever. She was like, you know how like you see shit and it just hanging there, like you turn around, she was like, I didn't know that shit really existed. I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Oh, it was like, when the orca, the dorsal fin is so big it folds to the side. That's how big the dick was. It was so big it couldn't even be up.
It was curvy.
It had to fold over like a rainbow.
No, my shit curves and my shit got hang down. So I'm thinking in my mind, well, how big was this motherfucker's dick?
Oh, isn't it the best? The curve. That's how you know you got a
fuck.
big dick. When your shit curves
fuck.
to the left.
So what happened?
Then you start trying to justify it in your mind. So you start. I was really asking some dumb shit. I'm like, so I promised the God I said this. I was like, well, was you at least taking it? You wasn't like fucking flinching and shit. You wasn't screaming. Like he didn't have you. Like he didn't have you screaming and all kind of shit, did he? Like you was like, you wasn't like
You were in
screaming.
pain, right? Like,
No, I didn't want to hear that.
Oh no.
I want to hear like, nah, I was taking that shit. Like,
Yeah, you don't want this dude to see you and be like, yeah, that's why your girl couldn't even take. She was wincing. That's why.
was wincing.
Yeah, that's why I made your girl go. Oh.
listen, psychologically, that shit fucked me up.
I feel fucked up for you.
No,
right
it did.
now
It
for
fucked
this.
me up. I remember looking in the back of like a sauce, a XXL, and ordering some Magna RX pills, and I was taking them shit. And then fucking comes with the fight.
Did it work?
He's fucking terrified. He's looking at me like, man, I hope I don't gotta go through
Oh
this
god,
shit.
I hope.
Oh shit!
Oh, the crying.
I wish I could see Chris DiStefano's web history right now. Just extends.com every single.
So I'm pulling like it had this exercise you had to do when your dick is soft. You grab the tip of your dick and you pull
Did it
and
work?
stretch it out. To be honest with you, I don't know if it worked or not. I have no fucking idea. I've never had no
I
problem.
think you would.
I've never had no problem.
No, you would know if it
Yeah,
worked.
I'm sure.
I was young. At that time. I was how old?
That's
was
a
I?
no, Charlamagne. It's a no. It did not work.
I was 21.
Unless, of course, they would like to sponsor the Brilliant Idiots podcast. In that case,
Yeah, in that case, my dick is huge.
Talk about
Speaking of sponsorships,
we're talking about Bevel, the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin.
Where?
Designed from the group.
It's not from the group. It's from the ground up to give you a smooth, bump-free shave. Because you act like you actually use this.
I do use it.
I know that. So why are you reading the copy points? Go off experience right now.
All right,
Put
man.
those fucking
I'm just
copy
saying.
points away.
First of all, it's great.
Okay.
The razor is phenomenal. It has a weight to it,
Yeah.
so you actually let the razor do the shaving for you. You don't have to push in like you do with these other razors. You got to push in. You cut yourself. You just lean in on your face. And you just kind of let it glide.
Yeah.
And that after shave cream, I'm telling you, it makes your just face feel so cool and refreshed.
You know how you know this product works? Because their dermatologist is black. Her name is Dr. Michelle Henry. And I'm going to tell you why black women know so much about how not to get razor bumps. Listen, you have not lived until you've had a black woman take a pin and some tweezers and dig in your ingrown hairs and pull them little curly shit out, man. That's love.
I have so many fucking ingrown hairs.
I said, listen, doesn't Carly bump your pimples?
All
pop
the
your
fucking
pimples?
time.
That's love,
it's
man.
Fucking awesome.
That's love, dog. That's love. The three most realest things you can do is take a fucking pin and a tweezer and pull out your man's ingrown hairs, pop your man's pimples, and wipe your man's ass when he's sick.
Wait. What kind of flu?
How sick are you?
What kind of flu do you have that you can't reach
I'm glad
around and wipe your
I'm
ass?
glad you know it was the flu.
Enjoy Bevel, everybody. So.
Yeah. GetBevel.com. GetBevel.
Created by Tristan Walker, a 29-year-old entrepreneur, man. Talking about the grooming product experience for minorities. He said it's not, you got to read this word. I don't even know. It's not really anal?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's not really anal.
It's a shelf.
Tristan, I don't know. I'm not going off the copy points. I'm just telling everybody that Bevel is a great product. GetBevel, the rapper that Pete has no idea exists. Nas.
Who?
Exactly. Nas is an
Is that like what you put in your car when you want to make it go faster?
Yes.
He's invested in Bevel, so he uses Bevel. So GetBevel.com.
Yeah, so forget about Magic Shave, forget about the clippers. All right, we deserve better products, and by we
mean people.
People,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
So
wanna say Negroes, but no. People.
check out GetBevel.com today. Use code IDIOTS to get 20% off your first month at GetBevel.com. That's GetBevel.com.
Yes. Now my cousin, his name's Bubba Bryant.
Bubba Bryant.
Let me tell you how I
you
know
play
love
for the
is
Green
real.
Bay Packers.
Bubba Bryant.
Him and his wife have been together for at least 25, 30 years. They was together mad young too, like when he was in high school, whatever. And I always remember this. It's amazing the things that stick out in your mind. He always told me that the reason he knew he wanted to marry her is because when he was out of work, she was with him.
Swallowed.
I mean, no. But when he was sick,
Love at first gulp.
when he was sick, fucked up with the flu or something, she wiped his ass for him.
Why couldn't he wipe his ass? I just don't
Like how's that sick?
There's no way you're that sick that your elbow don't move. What kind of sickness do you have that your joints can't move?
All right, maybe she offered it. He didn't want to pass up the opportunity.
So he's on the toilet. He just leans over. She gets down.
He felt weak.
That would be too much. So he's strong enough to lean at an angle.
This is some
for his girl
bullshit.
to wipe his
I'm
ass.
just telling you what he told me, man.
bullshit.
Don't get mad because Sarah hasn't wiped your ass yet.
No, she hasn't wiped my ass, and I'm not going to let her wipe my ass. That's not how you show me
You might
love.
get to a point where you're so sick.
I will never let my girl wipe
You know
my
Bobby
ass.
Brown did that to Whitney?
Yeah, but that's some. You know
Yeah,
what
she's
that is?
dead. Look at her now.
You know
She's
what that is?
wiping ass.
That's
She's like,
some-
I can't fucking take it anymore. I'm gonna drown myself in this bath.
I'm going to kill myself. I can't do this. I'm not wiping
Wipe your own ass, Bobby.
sweaty fucking ass.
Here we go with jokes that are not funny in 2014.
Why not?
Because everybody's too sensitive, and this is offending me.
You're just talking about how you
offending
were
you?
raped and how you loved it.
Yeah.
What are you talking
So You
about?
can be fucked by your cousin. Your
Because
aunt
you're
or
talking
your
about
cousin?
Whitney Houston,
My cousin's
someone I have
ex-wife.
no idea about because I wasn't born during the
That
time.
is somebody's
You're supposed to give
mother.
a fuck about her?
Yeah.
Overdose is not funny.
Oh,
Pete.
God, shut up.
Suicide is not funny.
It isn't funny, but it is if it's not you.
If we can
so.
make it funny, it can be.
Yeah.
That's what Marlon Wayne said. I just don't see how you can make certain
You
shit
can
like
make
that
it funny.
We can make Whitney's in the bath thing funny.
Yeah,
Okay, boom.
We can go on Twitter right now
Yeah.
and find 30
Exactly,
tweets that are
right?
hilarious.
She
about
dies
that.
in the bath, right?
Go.
I told you black people can't swim.
Oh, hysterical.
Okay, Pete, go. I'm not laughing at that.
Yeah, you are laughing.
Pete, go.
I'm just gonna let him have that.
You gonna let him have one?
Okay. Let's think of more ways that we can make. How is suicide funny?
It's not funny.
It's not funny. There's
Is
no
there
way
a
to
song
make
that she sang that you could make?
Listen,
Where was that hero coming along?
Do you realize death? Do you realize death is only funny when it's somebody you don't like? That's the only time they make jokes. Like they'll make jokes about Bin Laden, Saddam Hussein. It's certain people that if they die, everybody's gonna make jokes.
We can make fun of Hitler all we want.
Dennis Rodman died right now. Everybody's gonna have a million jokes on late night television.
Dennis Rodman's not dead.
I think if he dies right now, they'll make a million jokes on late night television.
Oh no, Dennis Rodman is alive.
Yeah.
I thought Dennis Rodman
Absolutely.
was. Yeah.
I
make jokes about my dad dying. Like it makes me feel better about.
How did your pops die?
9/11. He was a fireman. So, and that's the end of the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Bye, Bevel, and have a great day.
So, what is your joke about your pop star?
The joke I have about it, I haven't done it in a while, but
I hate asking people to do jokes.
Well,
but
basically,
you can tell us
the
about
joke,
it. Yeah.
It's pretty dark. It's like I'd make a joke about it when my dad died. My mom. Like we didn't get a lot of money because my parents were divorced. So when your parents are divorced, you don't get all the benefits. But we got but we got a little bit.
I don't even like them calling it benefits.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's not a benefit.
So so
it's
like
not
a
health
severance
insurance.
package.
Yeah, don't call it benefits.
It's fucked up. So the joke is like my mom bought me a pool, and all my friends would come over and be like, "Yeah, man, you're so lucky. You have a pool." And I was like, "Yeah." Luckily, my dad got crushed by a building, and to make me feel better, my mom bought me a pool that I fill up with tears every now and again. And that's how you know you're rich, when you can swim in your own sadness.
Okay, you can cut that joke by 30 seconds, but when they say you got a pool, you just be like, yeah, but you got a dad.
No, that's not funny. That's fucking
expected.
real. That's sad.
Yeah, that's what's expected.
Yeah.
I was ready to laugh.
I think it's funny.
And then it got sad. It really did get depressing.
That's a funny joke.
No, it wasn't. That was very
it is.
depressing like a mother.
But I think the funny part is going, he bought me a pool, and I filled it with tears.
Yeah, it's fucking
I think that's
like,
funny.
Why is that fucking
I
funny?
think it's funny.
I don't know, Charlamagne.
Let me
It's
tell you.
depressing. I want to hug you.
It's
Listen, a lot of people
depressingly
talk
funny.
about how amazing it is to swim in the Dead Sea. You haven't
You
swum.
can't swim in the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
You
float
float
in it.
on
Some
it.
people
Listen,
are
you
having
haven't-
catches with their dad outside. I'm doing laps.
Does it make you feel better though when you write material?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, but this is a good topic
you
because
got crushed by sheetrock. So it's hysterical.
but that's not hysterical.
I don't find it
But I
amusing.
think it's
Sheetrock's
important.
not funny.
As a comedians, we should be allowed to try to make jokes out of horrible
That's
situations.
what's fun
No, no.
about being a comic, man.
That's the exciting
That's the
part
exciting
of
part. Anybody can tell jokes about fucking Whitney Houston.
Not even being a comic. I should be able to live my truth any way I fucking want. If I want to make jokes about my personal experiences, that is my right.
other people.
Don't tell me I'm wrong for
it.
that.
I think we should be able to make it about other people too.
Do you know people got mad at Melissa Ford because Melissa Ford was here and she
Who's
told
Melissa Ford?
she's Nas's sister. Remember
Did she diddle you?
She's like the original video vixen.
Is she?
Yeah. Back there was these things called music videos.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Right.
that
Where
actually used to come
rappers
on television.
Yeah,
Really?
MTV stands for music television.
I wasn't around then.
Yeah.
Not moist teenage vaginas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or more teen vasectomies. Now, listen,
we
Let's acknowledge that sucked.
that was actually
okay?
good. Teen mom.
Yours was okay. Pun sucked, but his was okay.
Teen mom,
Sucked.
16 and pregnant, more teen vasectomies. Come on, guys.
More teen vasectomies. There's something there.
Come on.
Pete doesn't know what the word vasectomy
So
means.
now's not a
That's
time to
when,
tell-
Is that when you can't have babies?
So now, exactly. So now's not the time to talk about how a girl sit in the abortion clinic and then usher, there goes my baby place. That's not a good. It's not a good.
I
time to
laugh
bring
at
that one up.
abortion clinics.
So hold on. What an amazing sketch. We should do a sketch at an abortion clinic
Just
where the
pointing and
DJ,
laughing?
no, not important, just a DJ playing all
There
these.
goes my
There
baby.
goes
There
my
goes my
baby.
baby.
But all these different
baby,
TLC, baby, baby. Jesus Christ.
What's a TLC? 10 to 11
10 to
care?
11 K, yeah.
Okay.
Or 10 to 11 Carly.
Oh,
There you go.
Carly. Oh shit.
I'm not
Okay.
letting him get this.
You're not letting him
gonna
get it?
You can't let him have this because he's amazing. You can't. You know what I mean? That sucks. Both of them suck.
But this is my point. We're making jokes about things that aren't
TLC
funny.
is tender love from your cousin.
Oh!
No, you fuck it. No. You know why you fuck it up? Because they're from yours.
Yeah, but I just threw that little shit in there. You know what I mean? Because it's TLC is tender love and care.
That's true. You ever heard of SWV?
So, no.
They're another R&B group.
I don't even know SWV.
You don't know SWV?
Matter of fact, I thought I got SWV because my
Weak
dick's
in the
been bumped.
knees. I'm so into you. Anything. Okay, long story short, I used to always say SWV stood for Sisters with Viruses.
That's what's up.
That one didn't work either.
Charlamagne, that's really cool. That's really cool, man.
Yo, we're gonna do a whole video of just you bombing.
bombing.
Yo, Greg, you got to put together a video of just
I
Charlamagne
used
bomb.
to saw the band back in the day.
Okay,
Yo, this is why it takes a year to develop material.
Yeah.
By the way,
this is why I don't tell jokes. I tell the truth.
Okay.
Oh, but Melissa Ford, she got in trouble. But not in trouble. People were upset with her because she came here and told her story
Of domestic violence.
about provoking a guy to punch her in the face. Because she accidentally hit her dude at the time with a Walkman, and he reacted and punched her in the face.
A Walkman
That
business
hurts.
device.
I know
You know what a Walkman
is? Oh, you
is?
did,
I had
yeah.
one, and I used to put a Rod Stewart album over my Eminem album in my Walkman.
So that people didn't know that you were
You
listening.
mom
dubbed
no.
Eminem. Huh? What?
No,
Oh,
I
dude, this
had
is
the
so
Eminem
funny.
CD in my Walkman.
Okay.
My mom did not let me listen to Eminem, so I took a Rod Stewart album and put it on top.
Dude, this is so funny. This is what it's like when you're
So you had
being
a
white
CD
as a
Walkman.
kid.
Yeah.
No, we were
This
talking
is a
about
tape.
the cassette.
Cassette Walkman.
You know what a
guys are
cassette
old.
is?
But
Yeah, I know what a cassette is.
Okay.
Not a
But
fucking
the
idiot.
fact that you did that, I think it was Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style. And my dad didn't let me listen to that. So what I did is I took I don't know if it was Weezer or like fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I took some other like fucking friendly rock shit. And I was like, oh no, this is what I'm listening. And I was really listening to Snoop Dogg's
I remember
Doggy
when my
My
motherfucking
name is Jonas, but under the fucking
It's
like,
really-
motherfuckers in the hood with
that must be a white thing because my parents didn't give a fuck. We was listening to
It's
hip hop.
called parenting.
It's gonna be.
My father made me cut my hair.
Your parent was like, "Go fuck your cousin."
Exactly.
Suck her tits to Doggy Style.
I sent Shelly over here to give you some pussy.
No, I used to have a big ass afro, and
I
when
know.
Snoop caught that murder case, my pops was like, "Oh, you think you're fucking Snoop Dogg? You're getting a fucking haircut." And he made me cut my hair because of that.
Hold up.
But they never. I guess maybe now it might be different because back then I don't think they thought that music had an influence on you.
Your parents didn't think that.
I think that's something that we saw over time. Like, no, music really does influence the youth because they grew up on a different type of music. I mean, think about it.
There was more positivity
Yeah, the
in
artists they were
music,
listening to
yeah.
weren't talking about shooting and killing motherfuckers and selling drugs and doing drugs. And I mean, they were talking about smoking a little weed and some coke, but
That's why I love Juicy J. He's just fun to listen to.
No, Juicy J talks about the most ratchet shit known.
It's amazing.
Does
So great.
he influences you in a negative way, right?
No, in a positive way. I respect his hustle. He's been in the game since the early 90s.
How do you know Juicy J but don't know Nas? Juicy is older than
Because
Nas.
Juicy J's fun. And Nas, I don't listen to struggle rap. I don't listen to the gotta feed my kids, gotta do this for my family. Like, shut up! I don't care. I have problems too.
Okay, so
talk
it might
about
be-
smoking weed.
It might be
I love it.
It might be something to the exec who said kids will pass by anything they see says intelligent.
That's not intelligent. It's sad. Gotta feed my baby moms. I'm in jail. Collect call. Like what? I don't give a fuck.
Collect call.
I don't give
You're
a
like,
shit.
collect call.
Listen, you know what's so funny? Nas used to have a sketch on
Talking
his
to my daughter through the glass. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's T.I. Listen, he had a fucking sketch on his album called.
Oh, can we just talk about how ugly his fucking wife is?
No, I
Okay,
mean go ahead if you
so-
want to, but
No, never mind.
I don't think Tiny's ugly though.
Oh,
but Nas
she-
had a sketch on his album called
just
Black
like
Girl
T.I.
Lost, where he had black girls talking like that.
Yeah,
had
yeah,
black
yeah.
girls talking about him. I don't hear this God body shit, this back to Africa shit. Who gives a fuck who built the pyramids? Like he had a sketch. He knew people thought that about him, even way back then.
Yeah, but I'm with Pete. I don't want to learn when this is my feeling. If I want to learn, I'm not gonna learn from some guy who
Nas.
sold crack.
But that's what music used to be about. And
Well,
who?
fuck that. There's books.
Nah, fuck that. What better to learn than experience? Who better to go talk to
I
kids?
just talk to you.
That's,
Like,
but I've
Yeah, but
been to jail.
I want to learn from your experience. I don't want to learn about the pyramids. You ain't build them. I want to learn about these hoes.
Nah, man.
I want to learn about selling pussy. Tell me about that shit.
Who better to learn from than somebody who's been through the same exact experiences you've been through? I listen to Nas before I listen to the motherfucking science professor. I listen to fucking T.I. before I listen to motherfucking a reverend because they're speaking in my language. And they're telling me like, yo, you know how many people come to me and be like, yo, what books you read? And you know what I mean? Who don't know what the Bible, motherfucker? I'm reading the Bible right now. Yo, I'm gonna start reading that shit called the Bible, yo. Like people tell you, I've had people come to me and be like, yo, man, the Bible is some real shit.
I need
shit
to read
hard,
the Bible.
yo.
Yo.
Like,
I need to read that
This
shit.
some real
for
ass shit.
The
man.
Bible?
Some shit happens,
Water to
yo.
wine and shit
I'm
is
saying,
magic.
yo, my man could build a boat.
Yo.
and I do on the. I quoted a
Yo,
scripture.
this dude got like 1,500 animals on this boat, my
Yo,
dude.
you got a yacht, but you ain't got no
Yo,
giraffes.
you'd be surprised that things.
Where your giraffes at?
Listen,
though?
you'd be
You ain't got
surprised.
an owl.
You'd be surprised that things we think are common sense. People have no fucking clue. Like
So
the
they need it in their
simplest
language.
things.
All right, they need it in their language. So that goes back to what you're saying about that exec and about creativity.
Yeah.
Right? Is creativity maybe is finding a way to articulate something so that people understand what you're saying. So maybe Nas don't speak to him.
Nas don't speak in his language.
But Juicy
Yeah.
J found a way to speak to him.
Yeah.
Or Jeezy. Or Tupac. Tupac was the most basic rapper.
I don't think Tupac was that great.
Yeah, I'm not a
Me
fan.
neither.
They hate on me for saying that shit.
I
on this
can't. I
fucking
don't
show.
get it.
I love him.
I think he's a great actor. I don't think he's a good rapper.
Yeah, I think he's a great character.
But-
he would be a great wrestler. If you made him a wrestler,
Yeah.
he would kill it. Give it Tupac.
Listen.
He's like West Coast motherfucker.
And he came wearing the fucking Mad Max uniform and
doing
shit like
choke
that.
You know the difference between Nas and Pac? Nas would be like, yo, Brenda should remain celibate. She has no intelligence.
Nas has a Gap ad.
Pac would be like, I heard Brenda got a baby. Well, Brenda barely got a brain. A damn shame. The bitch can hardly spell her name. Like, you know what I'm saying? How can you not understand that?
Yeah, he just puts it in the most basic way.
GCJ keeps it so simple. He's just like fucking bitches, smoking weed, drinking lots and lots of lead. And you're like, all right, I can deal with that.
It's the truth.
fucking
Listen, young
making
Jeezy,
money, fucking hoes. 1993.
It's Twitter rap. That's what it is. You always say
140
this. You
characters
gotta
or
give
less.
people shit in 140 characters less.
Right.
Half of Nas's words is over 140 fucking characters.
Man, I hate Twit Longer. I'm not clicking on Twit Longer link. I'm not doing it.
Tweet longer.
You know what Nas
You
is?
couldn't get it out in the first tweet. It's over.
You know why podcasts are so popular? Because people like, there's some people who like to sit and listen to people's actual conversation.
Yeah.
Can't do this on the radio. You can't have an hour-long fucking conversation. I'm tuning the fuck out. I'm not clicking your Twit Longer link. I need shit quick, fast, and in a hurry. Young Jeezy might have single-handedly done more to get black young kids energized about voting.
That's right.
Anybody going door to door than any of Barack's
What'd he
speeches.
do?
My president is black, my Lambo's blue, and I'll be goddamn if my rims ain't too. He put this shit out 6-7 months before the fucking election. This shit was out for a long
So
time.
you're saying the kids were listening like, yo, I'm trying to have a black president too.
He made it cool.
Yeah.
He said it in my language.
If that isn't the most ignorant shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
It was real though.
You
Listen,
just said Jeezy got fucking President Obama elected.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. The night
Not
president,
Oprah.
the night, no, Oprah. Don't get me wrong.
Not the millions of white people that voted. It was G. Like that's why my parents voted for
I
Barack.
did not say that. See, you're Stephen A. Smith for me. I didn't say that.
My
I said,
dad was like, "Yo, listen, I was gonna vote for that other dude, but you heard Jeezy."
I didn't say that. What I said Jeezy did more to energize young black voters.
Fair.
That's what I said. First time voters, people who probably ain't never registered to vote, felons who didn't think they could vote at all.
The
Felons
first
can't
time
vote,
I
thought.
really got
Yes, you
excited.
can. I'm a felon. I can vote.
I got really excited for the election when I heard Lil Wayne do it was a young man for president. I'd probably paint the White House black if it was my resident. I was like, okay.
I never heard that.
I don't even
one.
know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I think
That's
Pete
a
just
fucking-
passed
that's
out.
a- that's a
Pete
Lil
just
Wayne
fell into a
song.
wormhole
I'm
right in
saying,
front of us
you
right
guys-
now.
Listen, the night President Barack Obama became
Isn't that a
president
song?
elect.
It's a song.
Never heard that shit.
Young man for president.
We were
I'm
in
gonna
fucking a
find it.
club
Okay.
watching the election.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's the kind of effect Barack being in the White House had. We watched the fucking president become president in the club.
It was like a Mayweather fight.
Absolutely, without question. Big screen TVs, the votes were coming in. We cheering when he won different states. Yada yada yada. Man, when
Ciroc flowing.
they announced he was the new president of the United States of America, what's the first song you think they played?
The Jeezy
The
shit.
Jeezy fucking record. And when you went outside, this is New York. Everybody was playing that fucking record. Well, I'm getting calls from Atlanta. Yo, motherfuckers riding through the streets. Jeezy got his actual blue Lambo out, doors up. That's how motherfuckers felt. Jeezy, that's what I'm saying. You got to speak to people in their language. You can go around all day and be like, yo, vote, vote, vote. Hillary gonna catch hell. Somebody gonna have to make a song.
I found it. It's called Nuck If You Buck. Remember?
That was Crime Mob.
Hillary's
record.
about to make a song. That's what you want to do?
She's gonna have to. I'm not voting for nobody Lil Wayne's voting for.
Why?
Why? He's
'Cause
cool.
No, he's not.
Yes,
He's not
he
cool with
is.
me. I think he's everything that's wrong with the world, actually.
What's wrong with
Why? Why don't you like Wayne?
I think his approach to things is fucked up. It's one thing to be a hood dude and, you know, to be a thug or whatever, I guess, quote unquote, but I just think he comes off as evil. Like, he does things to me that are evil. Like, when he says things like,
his fucking interview when he was like, what was it called? When you have
you talking about the one where he said, if
the
I beef with you?
deposition? His deposition.
Oh, that was out of control.
That shit was amazing.
But he did another interview one time where he goes, if I beef with you, I'm not going to beef with you. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to kill your mom. I'll kill a newborn baby. I don't give a fuck. I can never go to jail because I'll take over, bitch.
When he say this?
A couple years ago,
In
the
church
Ozone magazine.
You said it in church
But it was just,
while he was fucking his cousin.
who talks like that? And like now he's fucking his homeboy, Little Jazz, who was engaged to Christina Milian. She's no longer with him now. She's with Lil Wayne. She broke off the engagement. Now she's dating Lil Wayne.
Is that true?
And they're saying Lil Wayne is purposely doing it just to fuck with Little Jazz.
Is that true?
Because Lil Jazz owes him
When
money.
did
Or
Christina
what-
Milian become a side bitch?
Yeah, and when's Christina
What?
Milian?
Nobody's
That's
career,
just her being a hoe.
But here's the thing: nobody's career
It's
has
not Lil
taken
Wayne's
a
fault.
downturn.
That's true. She is a thought.
That's not Lil Wayne's
She's a
fault.
thought now.
She's been a thought though.
But what the fuck?
When was she not a thought?
She was hot back in
She
the
got
day.
an album coming out. She's trying to, fuck the man in charge.
I had respect for her when she was dating Little Jazz. That's when I was like, okay, Christina Milian finally turning over a new leaf, whatever. I see her with Wayne. I'm like, you're allowing yourself to get played out. You're allowing yourself to be a pawn in this evil ass chess game.
Why do you think a girl would do that?
Who would fuck? He's so ugly. Like, why would you
You
fuck
shouldn't
Lil
call
Wayne?
other guys ugly feet.
Why? I can say that.
So who do you
guys
think
are
is
good-looking guys? You guys are
Oh, okay
good-looking
with
guys. I
that.
think
As long as you're willing to admit that there's some good looking guys out here, then you can call other guys ugly.
Yeah, I admit they're
I can
good-looking
admit
guys.
that.
Because Duval does that. He loves to call people ugly, but now I don't find nobody attractive though. Bullshit.
Duval.
If you find it,
Duval has looked at me in some ways that were, I think he found me interesting.
if you find a man ugly, then you find a man attractive.
Duval's ugly. Duval, one of the ugliest people I
hate
know.
Duval.
You can't.
He's a
Why you hate
dick.
Duval? Why you hate Duval?
I don't hate Duval. He's just a douchebag.
Why is he a douchebag?
Yes, he just is.
Like what? What'd he do?
It's just like we'll be filming shit and like he'll just be like, I'm more famous than you, and I'm like, all right, man, I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, good for you, man. He's like, this is my car. This is that. I'm like, I never asked. I asked where the bathroom was, man. I don't fucking care about your cars or your fucking C movies that you're doing. Fucking leave me alone.
Do you get a lot of flack being young and a comedian?
Absolutely. I get shit on every day.
Tell everybody the Donnell Rollins story, because this is just the funniest shit in the world.
all right, so
this really shows the
this is
divide
why
between old
Donnell
and young in the same
Rawlings-
field.
I love Donnell, but he's also a dick. So it was the first, I think I did one episode of Guy Code. It was like my first TV credit ever. I was very excited. And I was very excited to meet Donnell. He's like, Caroline's on the same show. I'm like, oh, that's so dope, because I was a fan. So I was like, hey, man, nice to meet you. My name's Pete. And he goes, nobody gives a fuck that you're 19. And he walked away.
Oh shit! The mic fell. It just hit Pete in the dick. That was the ghost of Donnell Rollins. That was Ashley Larry.
Yo, you okay, Hey, you okay?
Ashley Larry was like, told
Larry
this
strikes
motherfucker,
again.
stop telling this goddamn story.
Oh, sorry about that.
Put voodoo on you, and if you ever tell that
shit.
motherfucking story again, bad shit will happen to you.
Yo, Donnell was pissed. I remember once when we were filming this paintball sec. Here's the thing: is that Pete doesn't seem young, but then like after a while he does young shit. Like when he's on set, like he'll like knock shit over a lot. You know what
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean? Like,
awkward.
He's
me
awkward.
And
Like,
Jermaine, me and Jermaine were fucking around.
and Jermaine's young too, so like they're
We
they're
were
like
playing
kicking
with
shit.
sticks, and everybody's standing
They're playing
in
with
the
sticks.
line.
Who plays with sticks?
All right, so we're all filming. Donnell is sitting down because he's very, very. Sometimes Donnell is very, very, very difficult to work with.
Yes.
But so he was sitting around. We were, figuring a shot out. Me and Jermaine were fighting with sticks, and I didn't know Donnell was sitting down because nobody's supposed to be sitting down.
Isn't that the 4-year-old
Everybody's
shit?
supposed to be in the line.
Yeah.
So the stick goes right by his face. Doesn't hit him. It doesn't touch him, but it goes right by his face because he's in a place where he's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
And he goes, this is why young kids should be on movie sets. You guys, young children should not be in the business.
Listen, you know what that is, man? That's insecurity about being old.
He's just old, man.
So as soon as
he's
young
just
people-
old wearing fucking French Montana t-shirts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
So as soon as young people come around, you think everybody else is thinking.
But Donnell backs it up, though. He's funny. He's fucking
Yeah,
hysterical.
Donnell's hysterical. I love that.
So you say you don't think Duval's funny?
Next, I don't want to talk about that.
Wow.
If you want to talk about
Shots
Duval,
fired, Duval.
Just watch his Arsenio Hall set. Just go on YouTube and what? No, I think Duval's funny. I've never seen his stand up. I think he's a fun. Like when we hang, he makes me laugh. But like if you want to laugh harder, watch his Arsenio Hall set. That's all I have to say.
Shots fired
No
by
shots
young
fired.
Pete Davidson.
No shots fired.
Duval. Yo, is Duval going to come on and talk about it?
We got to get Duval.
We
on
do
talk
have
about
to
it.
get Duval.
Yeah, ask him why he's such a dick. That's all I want to know. I don't hate him. I think he's funny.
He don't care that you're 19, Pete.
But you know that's the fucked
He's
up
not
shit.
impressed.
The fucked up shit is like older people will be like, that motherfucker's so young and stupid, whatever. But what do we do to provoke them? The hate us. Like when young people don't like older people, like man, fuck them over. What do we do to provoke them?
They just shit on me,
right.
so that I'm just
We
defending
shouldn't have
myself.
left those sticks around.
Yeah.
Because you know that they're going to play with these sticks, these young kids.
But listen, I walk up to Donnell and I introduce myself and I'm like, gives a fuck that you're 19. Come on, man. Now I'm pissed off. I'm like, fuck you then.
But it was some other shit he did too. I think he like knocked over like a Pepsi or some shit like that. Like you did
at the shoot, but this was the first time I ever met him. So
I know, but you did a couple things where like
I knocked over a Pepsi. Oh, I'm the fucking worst person. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you, Schultz, and fuck Donnell for being a fucking bitter old guy.
This would he might be bitter.
He's a bitter
But
old
it's
man.
like you knock over a Pepsi, so it's like man, that's fucked up. And then a few minutes later, you throw a piece of wood at your face and shit like that. Eventually, you're just like, man, will you stop fucking knocking shit over? That's where it came
That's
from.
not what it was, man. It's not what it was. Because if you would have done that, he would have kept his fucking mouth shut.
It was the
Nah,
fact
he
that
would've
you're
yelled at
19
me.
years
Back
old.
in 19, he could bully people, man. He's a bully. That's what it was.
He might be a bully, but you're a foot taller than him.
Yeah, I know.
You have to
I
learn
got
to fight,
no-
Pete. Like I don't want to
I
hear
got
stories.
No sympathy if you're
Yeah,
a
I don't
foot
get in the
taller.
fights.
Yeah, well, that's good too. It's good. It's good that you're not. But
I hate
if
fights.
if Chris ever does jump on you for Carly, scream rape.
No, if
Wherever you're at, seriously, wherever you're at, just start screaming rape. That shit'll be so awkward. He wouldn't know what to do.
I hope he hits me.
Why?
Because it'll make him just look worse.
Screaming rape will make him look even more worse. Especially if he's trying to wrestle with you.
I would cry.
If you're wrestling with him,
Fucking cry.
Rape.
call rape, man.
Call
I'd
that
vine
rape.
it.
Call rape.
Yeah.
What would you do if you're fighting with a guy, you're wrestling with him, and he just starts screaming?
You know what?
rape?
This
You gonna
is-
let
I'm
him
not
go?
rape. I'm just trying to beat you up. And then he goes, so you can rape me after.
Yeah,
That's why you beating me
You
up.
know what I'm gonna do if he ever tries to fight me? I'm just gonna pull my pants down and hold my dick and be like, "Let's go." And then I don't think he'll want to fight me.
Oh, and once he sees that dick, he want to kill you.
Yeah.
He want to take that dick off
Oh
you.
my god, he wants to kill you now because he knows that your dick is bigger.
He's
than
gonna
I wasn't even
twist
talking about that. I
that
was just like, my
fucking
dick's
dick
out. You
off
don't want
you.
to touch me. Like it wasn't even like a big dick joke. But
Nah, what if you pulled it out? He smelled that Carly's perfume.
I don't know. What if you pulled your pants down, whipped your dick out, and pulled a red hair out of your pants?
that happens all the time.
Oh my!
Really?
Yeah, I got red hair.
You're a
everywhere.
horrible human being, Charlamagne. Oh my god!
And then I floss with it.
Evil.
Holy
That
shit.
shit is evil.
Okay, everybody, it's time to go. Give your fucking shout outs, Pete. First of all, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you for
So,
having
this is
me.
my little bro right here, man. Good dude right here,
Thank
man.
you for letting me explain myself. And that's
Man,
it.
give Pete's Twitter before he rambles for another.
I'm
fucking
at Pete
15 minutes.
Davidson, and I don't think I'm a bad guy.
And your Instagram got deleted.
I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. I don't like Instagram because like I don't like everybody's opinions. I'd rather just take pictures and have my friends see it.
True.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't need fucking strangers to see that shit.
Fair enough.
You got anything coming up? Where you gonna be at?
I got fucking. If you go to my Twitter, I have like a bunch of dates coming up from like going on a little tour August to December.
With who? Just you?
Just me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Schools, colleges, what?
It's mostly weekends at comedy clubs and like a couple colleges here and there.
Big PDD.
Doing it.
What about you, Schultz?
We got what is it? August. First of all, thank you for everybody who came out in Chicago.
I'm glad you didn't get shot in Chicago.
Yeah, that was cool. Not get shot there.
Okay.
I enjoyed not
I'm
getting.
glad
shot.
you made it back.
Yeah, we made it back. That was a lot of fun. And it was cool seeing Brilliant Idiots fans in the audience. That was the coolest part.
Tell them the story real quick.
I just said something about, I said
A
the
dick?
word dick, and then these girls yelled out, "Dick talk."
There you go.
And I didn't even know what they were talking about at first. It didn't
Oh, you
click.
forgot your own fucking
Dog,
show.
No, because I didn't hear exactly what they said. They just said dick, and I was like, oh, it's some bachelorette party. And they're like, dick, they were like, dick talk. And I was like, oh shit, Brilliant Idiots fans. And that shit made my fucking day. Because that's
Word.
my dream is like we get to do this shit, and then people just come
That's
out.
the beauty of creating.
Yeah. Oh, also, we got the live show.
Yeah. Can we say where it's at?
Can we say when the thing is? September 2nd, right? Yeah.
Where at?
September 2nd, it's going to be at Subculture.
Subculture.
Yeah, so we're going to do a live Brilliant Idiots. So anyway, September 2nd, make sure you check it out. We're going to do a live Brilliant Idiots, our first ever Brilliant Idiots. Gonna
Live
be live
podcast.
Subculture. It's on Bleecker Street and Lafayette, right down in Manhattan, New York City.
What time?
I'm not exactly sure.
More information to come.
More information to come, but yo, it's going to be wild. It's going to be cool, and we got some surprises.
Word.
So make sure you come out.
Well, listen, man, thank y'all. And as always, if you was listening to this podcast and you learned something and you feel like we're smart individuals and you feel like we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. If you listen to this podcast and you feel like we don't know what the fuck we're talking about and we make fun of things that shouldn't be made fun of and we're all a bunch of fucking idiots,
You're
hey,
absolutely right.
you're absolutely fucking right. This is the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you.